Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a new frontier. I'm recording
I
this
am an
session.
illegitimate child. I'm finally
No,
back.
no, you need to do it in Moxie's voice.
Yes, my voice will come across as clear as ever, despite me malfunctioning constantly. Um, so
Not
today,
bro.
today it's
I
only the three of us, or four of us. Um,
yeah.
Five of us, if you count Spotify.
oh yeah, the five of us. Five of us. My bad.
I'm going to grab spotter cord by the throat and tear it out. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. So
While we did that, we did D&D.
you're coming across as a little funky there, West. Your voice.
Yeah, you
It's just
sound like you're going
freaking-
south a little bit for someone named Wes.
That's another
That's another.
D20.
That's another D20.
Yep. God damn it. I thought you guys forgot. It's been so long.
No, we never
We're-
forget.
we're-
We always remember.
Especially not that thing. It's a running gag now.
Which
There's
way
only
is it
one joke
running?
that has been made about that hasn't added a die to the sock, and it was mine.
Wait. You said this is a running gag. Which direction is it running towards? Yeah, come on.
I think that should be at
No.
least another D10.
No, I didn't say shit.
Why not make it a D4? It's, sharp and pointy.
I like that.
Well,
No.
going to die.
No, we should do D100s because it's not only twice the dice, but they're also pointy.
I'm going to pick one of you, I swear to God.
I still suggest the D4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a D4.
No, the metallic D4s. Not the one with the rounded tip, the one with the pointy ones.
I love metallic.
Yes, the most evil invention into man.
Metal dice.
Oh my goodness, metal.
Okay.
I love Metallica.
I was a Lego kid growing up, and I stepped on a lot of Legos, and they are not fun.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Wes, do you have a little intro for us today, or?
No, this is a filler episode. There's no intro when it comes to filler episodes.
Oh, come on.
Wait, can I do one?
I'm scared. Should I let
No,
him?
no. Hold on. Let me grab it.
Keep it
never
short and
mind.
sweet. Keep it short and sweet.
I can't find it. Okay.
Short and sweet.
Kingdoms rise and worlds end. Legends start with a hero's demise. There's many stories with warriors, unknowing of each other's ties. I grab a potato chip and I eat it between my teeth, and then I sit down on my chair and get ready to play some D&D.
Can I also do an intro?
Of course.
Yeah, go ahead. How about this? And for this filler episode, every player gets to do their own intro if they want to.
Hell yeah!
Okay. I have no idea what you planned, so this might be completely off, but most people
To be honest,
shush.
to be honest, Inigo's intro was not that far off for what may happen in the close future.
Oh,
Ah!
interesting.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna. Can I do mine now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Some people ask, what is the point of life? And even more important than that, what makes a life valuable? A question that's been asked by hundreds of people throughout history. Some people make the claim that death gives life its purpose. But is it the understanding of death, or is it the fear of death that gives life its purpose? That's my
Applause.
Thank you.
Applause.
Nice!
Good job.
That's pretty poggers. Sweet! I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if the cord picked it up. But I clapped.
I did hear like a few claps.
Yeah.
My brain's trying to come up with an intro, and all I keep getting is, "Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier."
Hello, everyone. It's Michael, and today we're gonna be doing our
Hello
series.
everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome back to today's
Everything was
video.
critical here, and today we're gonna be playing another session of New Frontier. Let's get a little, put your seatbelt on, get some lube on your hands, get ready for this lotion, cause we're about to get crazy.
This is the most New York intro ever.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Happy Wheels. Does nobody get
I
that?
don't.
Yeah, I
I
didn't get that.
know.
Jacksepticeye. He used to play Happy Wheels back before he got popular.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Happy
yeah.
Wheels.
Welcome to Happy Wheels.
Happy
Oh
Wheels
my
was
God,
such an interesting game.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a sword in the mine.
Super violent, but funny
Yeah.
violent.
It's part of my childhood, man.
Me too.
I mean, I was playing a lot worse games than Happy Wheels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you
Hide the
want,
dead
I'll
body.
give you a game to look up. It's a terrible game, and it's going to haunt you. A game called Manhunt by Rockstar. Enjoy.
Oh wait, Manhunt. Wait, Manhunt? Oh, huh. I've played that before. Fun.
To the child viewers that may or may not be watching this video, please do not search up Manhunt.
Oh, and while you're at it, children, you should also search up Fear and Hunger,
No,
I won't do that either.
and also read Berserk. It's so child friendly.
Yes, don't listen to anything.
don't listen to
that
any of
Inigo
us.
says.
We are terrible influences.
Always
I'm a decent
remember
influence.
to eat your sweets and throw away your vegetables.
Not to brag, but I'd say I'm a decent influence.
Well, with the
am
crowd you're in,
incredibly-
don't give it long until that changes.
Hey,
You're
I've
going to
been part of D&D for over a year, and I have yet to curse.
I thought you cursed one time.
I'm trying to remember if I've heard you curse. I swear I have.
Nope.
Guess I can turn down my censored videos for you.
Thank you.
by the gods.
I am one who almost never curses. There's been one time I did it on accident when I was like 16ish, but like I try my best never to curse.
The rightful age.
I sometimes use Italian replacements though.
Hmm.
That's
Vaffanculo.
that counts. That has to count.
No, it doesn't
See,
count.
I curse a whole hell of a lot. The only thing is that, let's see, playing Moxie has been an exercise in my patience because I don't curse as Moxie.
Yes.
It's out of character.
Oh, the one time that Moxie curses, oh, the child is growing up.
I think I
The
did once.
child.
I think I did once. I think I called somebody a bitch.
Moxie was like, "This person is a so-called bitch."
I think it was
My
after we
child.
did the racing. I think it was after we did the racing part.
Oh, we do, yeah, and we do have videos, so we can always check back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of videos, you should subscribe to
Don't
our
watch the
channel.
first episode.
Yeah.
If you have yet to see any of the series, watch the first episode, and then the second episode, and then the third episode, and then the fourth episode, and then the fifth episode.
And if you don't do
and
any
the
of that,
sixth episode,
well,
and the seventh episode.
And
And I'm pretty sure this is episode 8.
So watch every consecutive episode in a row, and then
yeah.
hit
And
like.
if you don't do that,
Then hit like on every
I'm going to kill
consecutive video, in chronological
Yes,
order.
hit a like, and then comment about what you think of the episode every time.
yes.
And if you think it sucks, keep your big mouth shut.
Yes.
Yeah, or else we're gonna be using that big mouth of yours, and we're gonna shove an atomic bomb in there and watch it blow up.
P.
Be sure to type West is the best in the comments.
No.
Tell
Type
us who
in
is
the
your favorite
comments,
character.
West is going south.
Obviously, the best character is Moxie, but you may have different opinions. But it's okay to be wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best character is Guido.
And objectively, the worst character is Cassandra because her character is super dry, super one-dimensional, and honestly, a waste of a character. So sorry, you
Sigh.
guys have to deal with her. I'm
Hmm.
so sorry.
I was going to say the worst character is the guy that I don't even remember the name of that has set us up in the first episode.
Yeah, I don't remember his name
Oh,
either. Was it Vito?
Freddy? I
Was it Vito?
remember Freddy just fine.
Okay, so are you talking about the person who gave you the job?
Yeah,
Freddie.
Yes, Freddy. I've never.
Freddie
forgotten his
Mercury.
name.
Got it. Try and remember.
Freddie Mercury. Well, if he's Mercury, I'm sending
You know
his
what?
ass.
That's his name now because it fits the space theme.
If he's Freddie Mercury, I'm taking his ass to Jupiter. I swear to God.
Pretty
Can we add
Pluto.
another D20 for that?
Yeah.
That wasn't a Southwest joke. You gotta be kidding my
It was
life.
suggested.
It was implied.
It was implied.
Potato chips.
And eat them.
Exactly in between my teeth, and I sit down on my couch to play some D&D.
Um,
Sorry.
you know, the
You're
entire time
forgiven.
we got to do D&D.
Yeah, we are in fact not playing D&D yet.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been.
I mean, this could just be the talking episode.
Yeah, it's a talking
Oh,
episode.
I know.
Wait, when did we start recording? Like 30 minutes ago?
We started about 11 minutes ago.
And 11 minutes of that has been pure yappity yap yap. And I'd say that's record.
Let's see. So,
Not a good record, however.
let's start. You guys awaken the next equivalent of day because it doesn't seem like there's any sun around here. And I believe, did you guys sleep on Shaun Shanty's ship, or did you sleep on the Frontier?
At
I
least
don't
me and
remember.
Alari did. On Shaun Shanty's
Ilari, Moxie, Phineas slept on the ship. I don't know about Cassandra, but I went back to the ship to get Vito to move it, and then I slept there.
ship. I didn't think.
Okay, so I would say that
P ever left the ship, or Cassandra ever left the ship.
he did. She was there during the battle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, P. Would you say that you slept on the pirate ship or the ship?
I have no idea. Am
Flip a
I
coin.
allowed to sleep on the ship considering I haven't been exposed to it at all? Me-wise.
I mean, sure. That just means you went with me.
Yeah, that's really the only
Okay,
difference.
in that case, Cassandra's going to be sleeping outside of the ship on top of the roof. Well, not the roof, but you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, she likes the cold air of space.
We're on
Oh.
a planet. There is no.
There's no air in
What the
space.
Damien, I'm going to kill
It's the opposite of air that makes things cold.
Guys, there's like a super tiny spider, but it has absolutely huge jaws.
In the
Wait.
room with you?
Well,
What the
Like-
heck is a Chinese spider?
The thing is, like, this, when I say tiny, it's about the size of the
Oh,
tip of
tiny.
my fork. Like, one of the pointers of my fork. But it has
What?
jaws that are, like, half the size of its body. It's either a spider or it's a tick.
You should eat the spider.
either way, I would say, hey, you
Kill
should
the fire.
probably. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
so-
get rid of it. If you choose to
either-
do it humanely or not is up to you.
Oh, I already smashed it with my fork.
You didn't eat it? God,
Don't eat with that.
No, I smashed
No,
it with the handle of my fork.
absolutely. eat
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
I'm not even eating with the fork. I'm eating biscuits. You don't eat biscuits with a fork.
I mean, there are some weird people.
Yeah, fair enough. I know people who put the milk before the cereal.
Monsters.
Well, you guys eat cereal
Absolute
with
monster.
milk?
The
I
only
eat
time you
water.
ever do that is if you're recycling the milk from the previous time.
Exactly.
Wait, you guys add milk into your cereal? I add water.
Oh.
I had
I don't know if
I
we'd be
had
friends with
Sriracha
you.
sauce.
I have seen people do orange juice.
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
delicious.
no.
Can I want to have mustard on mine next time?
You know, there was one time
No.
at school, I had chocolate ice cream and chocolate milk, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna combine them. I put my
I'm
chocolate
going to
ice cream
tickle
in my
all of you!
chocolate milk.
Session! I'm sorry.
Um, I put the chocolate ice cream in my chocolate milk, and people said it was gross. And I'm like, dude, it's like a milkshake.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what a milkshake is.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm
I
trying to
mean,
think of the
Anyway,
weirdest food combo I've had now because of this.
the weirdest thing that
Oh, I
I've
know what it
tried
is.
was. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you can go first, just if you want.
I had potato chips and applesauce and Doritos and yogurt.
yeah.
Ooh, nice. Yummy.
I mean, my weirdest thing is ramen noodles with chopped up Slim Jims in it.
What the hell?
That actually
Oh,
doesn't sound bad.
I'm not even disgusted by
Um,
putting it in the ramen. I'm disgusted by the Slim Jims in the first place.
I have tried
I
a
didn't have
restaurant.
any meat, and I was just like, okay.
My
wait.
mom made a
What is a
restaurant
Slim Jim? 'Cause I've
recipe.
heard what it
Um,
was, but I don't think it
my my
it
mom
is
made a
what it is.
restaurant recipe for a peanut butter bacon hamburger.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I mean, I've
Peanut
heard of
butter.
it. It's a little weird, but it is good.
It is good.
I don't
As
trust
I
that.
said, my weird thing is just, yeah, my weird
Yes,
thing is
anyway,
just noodles and a Slim Jim. I just didn't
not
have
bad.
any meat, so I was like, all right, this will do.
Yeah, it's meat still. Probably. Um,
Did you beat the meat before
so
you eat it?
Cassandra is sleeping on top of the ship. Damien is sleeping inside the ship, and Moxie is sleeping in Shaun Shanty's ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and
I would say
Cassandra has
you.
two wood chips covering her ears as headphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you
Um,
exactly. Damien is sleeping on his desk like he always does because he refuses to lay in a bed.
What about the
fair enough.
top of a roof?
I get that feeling. Um, so I would say that you guys would awake the next morning, probably not Cassandra, but you guys would awake the next morning to the sounds of the shanties of the pirates. They paused for the night, but right when they all had significant sleep, they awoke and they started singing again. But it seems that Lillian and Alari seem to be staying in their rooms at the moment.
You
Um,
know, I don't know how these people could keep singing. It's been what, 100 years? If they're not magically enchanted to do this anymore, I don't understand.
you would know that it's not that they're magically enchanted to do it. It's that their intelligence has been completely wiped from them, and all they have left is what's in their soul, which is singing.
That just makes Damien sad.
Yeah, no,
Everything makes Damien sad, though.
it's pretty darn sad. It makes
No,
for a
it's
good story.
happy. It makes for a nice tune.
Damien cracks his back and gets up and he goes to find Vito because he promised to tell him what basically happened. And he's just going to do that real quick.
And you see that Vito is you'd find him inside the ship's workshop, building a frame of a new robot. He's asleep on it, like he's laying down on the frame, basically asleep. And it seems that like when you came to the ship earlier to get him to move the ship, he was also working on this same project
I see.
while waiting for you guys.
Uh, well, I ain't going to wake the poor dude. So let me see if there's a piece of paper somewhere around here. Oh, wait, I got the notebook. I got notebooks on. Why the hell would I need to find a piece of paper? I take one of those out. I write down basically what happened and tell him that I'm going to go on to the other ship real quick. And I just basically gently place it next to him.
So, are you sure that um, when you went over to get him to fetch the ship, it took a little while to drive over to to the pirate ship because the ship didn't seem to want to lift off the ground. So I would say that like during that time, you would have probably told him everything.
Fair. And I will just leave him a note that I'm going to the other ship.
Hmm. And then you stick it on his forehead or something
I'm
like
not that
that.
mean. I very gently just I find like a spot where he has his like arms folded and he has his head down. I just very gently lift one of his arms and slot it in and then put his arm back down.
Okay.
Romantic.
Has anybody else done the sticky note on the forehead trick for
Yes.
like, giving a note to a friend?
Yes.
I
I've had
wouldn't
it
really
done
call
to
that a
me.
trick.
Do you seem like the person to have that done to you? That you seem like the person to have that done to you, Winters. I'm sorry to say.
I've done it to him
Um,
before. Just kidding. No, I haven't.
I've had it done to me, and I've done it to others. It's when I was back in robotics at high school. People tend to sleep while working, so we had a running joke of sticky noting each other's foreheads. Um, Anyways, that's what Damien is doing. Not sure if Cassandra's awake, but
I would assume
I
she'd be
I'd say
okay.
that Moxie's easily awake right now. He doesn't really sleep, but he's easily active right now due to the singing.
Moxie's radio will turn off, and um, he's going to pause for a second, and he's going to say, "System reboot complete."
What?
Oh, poor boy. His
No!
mind
What the
couldn't handle it.
fuck? Don't reboot! What the fuck?
Are you guys with
No!
him right now?
No,
No.
just you hear distant voices in the back of your mind of your friends.
You're rebooting. Schizophrenia comes with it.
Moxie's going to slip out of the grasp of the Lari, and he is going to walk aboard the ship and see what is going
Mhm.
on right now.
It's just like what you saw when you first arrived. Just people singing and dancing. Um, I would like you to make a perception check for me.
Okay. Shit. Sorry, I need to get my laptop out because my girlfriend has my phone.
Right, but how are you recording?
I'm on my laptop. Or no, I'm on my computer. Computer.
You got you got you got a computer and a laptop?
Yes. Because
Oh
the computer was for my birthday, and my laptop was for college.
gosh. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Um,
Congratulations.
West, I'm sorry to do this, but could you roll it for me? My laptop is dead.
Yeah, I could do it.
Thank
I
you.
could do it.
It's okay. Wes has rolled a lot for Cassandra because of my absence. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Right, Wes?
He's also had to do it a lot
I
for me
got
because I drive a lot.
I got a
Yeah.
natural 17, which is 23.
Hell yeah.
Wow!
Oh, hi, it's your
Let's say
perception.
Yeah, it's a +6.
he's a cleric. Um, so when going down the hall of the ship, um, going through the different rooms, you would notice that Phineas's room was open. And you look inside, and Phineas is not there.
Oh no. He's dead.
Moxie's head, if it could turn, it would probably turn. In confusion. Um, and he's going to ask one of the nearby sailors, unknowingly that they probably can't give an answer, but he's going to ask one of the sailors, have you seen my friend?
Farewell and adieu to you Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain.
Does
For we received orders for the Samuel of England, and we hope in a short time to see you again. So
Did that answer your question, Moxie?
like two different
Is Mo-
sailors. So,
is Moxie capable of discerning any answer from that?
absolutely not.
Huh? Said no. Absolutely not.
No.
Nada.
Moxie is going to go around and ask each sailor if they've seen if they've seen anything. Um,
We go through the whole playlist of sea shanties. All of them sing
Oh
a
my
different
god.
shanty to you.
then Moxie is finally
One of
going
them
to
singing
reach the
Beaver.
captain.
Wes, do me a favor. Please tell me one of them was singing "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her."
Yes.
Oh, leave her,
Leave her,
Johnny, leave
Johnny,
her.
leave her.
For
Oh,
the
leave
voyage
her,
is long
Johnny,
and the
leave
winds don't
her.
blow, and it's
For the
time for
for the
us to
voyage
leave
is
her.
long, and the wind blows, and it's time for us to leave
It's that
her.
I love how West is completely incomprehensible right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of
Wes just
Inigo.
goes into mumble something.
Hmm.
Let me just say, when it comes to researching for this, like when it comes to planning for this um, NPC, I listened to like almost every sea shanty of the book,
Nice.
Fair
so I
enough.
know the words for most of them. Anyways, you reach the captain, and for once, you see that the captain is outside of his room. He is on the ho- he's on the deck of the ship. Which part of the ship is the one with the wheel? I forget the name. It has a name, but
The one with the wheel? I don't know. Just kind of like the.
the
Did you
bridge
watch?
I found, right?
Say what?
What
I
is it?
don't.
I am unsure.
Oh god. Oh hi. Never mind. I
Zaruf,
thought you were a tickler. Oh, you're not.
save me. What is the part of the boat called that has the wheel? Is it the bridge?
I think it's a bridge. Yeah.
What's the
I don't think
question?
it's the bridge.
Is it a bridge?
What is the part of the ship
Okay,
with the wheel on it? Is it the bridge?
but forget.
Bridget? What the hell is Bridget doing here?
No. The bridge was created for the modern warship when it was its own protected area. It's not the poop deck because that's the front. It is either known as the command deck, or this, not the steerage. Yeah, no, I think it's the steerage. No, steerage is storage in the bottom. Uh, Command deck or the fuck. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Cesaro.
Google.
I know it's not the bridge because that's a modern term for modern warship.
It's called the helm.
The helm is the actual device itself, not the deck itself.
That's what it says online.
Mm,
The
I do
helm
know
is the
command
steering
deck would also
station,
be
which
the
includes
appropriate
engine
answer
controls, a
on a
wheel,
military.
and a joystick,
Scratches
and the
my
whole,
head confused.
the body and such.
I'll add that to my storage locker of memories about ships in case it's ever needed again. I just wanted to come in and cause chaos, and it seems I did.
Well, you've completed your task.
Completed your task. And also, I have to ask because I've been noticing this and I want to know if I'm insane or not. Is there a fire alarm going off somewhere?
Yes.
Yes, it's his peas. It's peas. It's peas. Smoke alarm. Smoke detector.
How dare.
It was
Um,
going off all night last night. Because he can't
but
reach it.
Okay,
He
so
can't
I'm
reach it.
not insane. That's good to know.
It's been beeping for the past 6 months. Yeah.
I never heard it before.
nice. He's been good at hiding it. So, um, so Moxie, you find that the captain is at the helm for once, manning the wheel.
Good
The
morning.
ship is moving, and he's getting ready to man the wheel.
Good morning, Captain. Have you seen my friend? The short one with wings.
Oh, you mean the fanboy?
I suppose you could call him that.
No, I don't believe so. Why? Is he gone?
I am unaware of his current position.
Hmm. I wanted him to be here for the first, for my first performance in, what did you say, 100 years?
I I believe so. I I I vaguely remember him last night coming into my room. However, he seemed distraught.
Hmm. That that gives a bit of concern.
Are you aware of anything that could have caused him distress?
No, I may know a lot about what the goings on of this ship is, but I can never understand the inside of a person.
I
Maybe something happened.
I see. Well, Captain, what is today's plan?
Why we set sail? We set sail for the first time in years.
Are you able to set sail with your crew incapacitated?
Oh, yes, yes. They they may not be able to comprehend words, but they can comprehend music. And
Interesting.
now I can finally use my voice to order them to set sail.
Well, I wish you well, Captain. Unfortunately, I need to find my friend.
All right. Well, we kick off in a little bit. So if you want to see, um, come by before you leave.
Understood. And not Malari, Max is gonna walk away. Um,
Hmm?
he's going to wake up Alari and see if Alari knows anything.
She wouldn't know anything, but you would notice that she still seems a bit primal, like she was the day before. Like her appearance doesn't revert back all the way like it usually does.
Ah, I see. Um,
Um,
so
and
is she not responding like normally?
uh, I say that she keeps her words very short,
Hmm.
like giving mostly one word answers.
Well then,
Um,
hmm.
but yeah, you'd find out she doesn't know where Phineas is, nor what could have happened to Phineas.
I guess I'm going to try to go over to the other ship and see if they know anything.
Hmm.
You
Um,
probably catch Damien right as he's climbing up the outside of the ship to come up to Sean's.
mhm.
Damien, have you
Max,
seen Phineas?
no, I haven't. Why? The bug gone somewhere?
I am unaware of his current location. I saw him last night. He looked distraught. However, I am unaware of his
That,
current position.
hmm.
Is it
Question.
what?
Actually, this is a question for Wes. Would Damien have walked through the section that has our vehicles on his way out of the ship?
I don't know. That's a question for you. Would he?
Assuming that's the easiest way out, yes.
Um, I would say that you can recall that Phineas's ship was not there.
Well, shit.
What
What do
is
you mean? Oh,
wrong?
ship?
Damien's just looks at you for a minute and goes, I don't think Finn is here anymore. I think he took off, but I got an idea how to find him.
Explain.
I care about people. I don't like them disappearing without any safety net. So I made sure that I always know where you are.
You put a tracking device on him?
All right, I can't lie to you. I may or may not have put a tracking device on Phineas.
I see.
Not Phineas himself, but Phineas his ship.
Now, why would you do? Just kidding. I'm not.
They are like slightly high up outside the frontier. So if you want, you could have heard them. If
You
want.
just hear like faint snoring on top of the frontier. You don't know why.
Damien turns around and throws a dagger at it.
Nah,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh,
I would like to
dead
cast
rat.
Fireball at a 6th level on the random sleeping person on the ship.
Well, Cassandra's dead now. Time to make a new character. Paladin Astral Elf. I think that works.
So, anyway, Moxie, as I said, I may or may not have a way to track Phineas. Like I said, I don't like people disappearing without, safety nets to make sure they're okay.
I see. How precise is it?
Wes, how precise is it? Also, I will tell you this, Moxie. If you're willing into, or if you want to, you can make an insight check on Damien real quick.
I will.
I would say that it is pretty precise. It's basically connected to your main sort of like your smartphone. It's connected to your smartphone and it has a navigator. So you'd be pretty accurate with where it may be going.
Good to know.
I got a 14 for insight.
Damien is sweating and he's very clearly hiding something.
Damien, I sense there is more to this particular conversation.
Okay. Finn might not be the only one I have tracking system on.
What?
I don't like people disappearing. So if maybe Phineas ain't the only one I got a tracker on.
Where could you possibly hide a tracker on Phineas? And
His ship.
Where could you possibly find or place a tracker on myself?
Your ship.
Oh. Understandable.
You think back, that glowing green thing, I don't think it's a button.
Yeah, but Moxie can very clearly tell if you've listened to the way he's talking, Damien has trackers on literally everyone's ship. And if you remember being in his ship, he also has one on himself.
Moxie.
Bro has a fucking Batman protocol on everyone. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's not a Batman protocol. It's more of a dad protocol of I want my children safe.
Hey, I'm Cassandra's around your age.
Moxie is going to pretty much completely understands this and does not necessarily see a problem with it.
Damien still looks noticeably sweaty, like he's like, I don't like lying to you, and now I have told you a thing that I probably shouldn't have.
Moxie is going to give you a very plain look. And then he's going to say, "It appears that we need to find Phineas."
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should probably do that and forget everything we talked about and not tell anyone else about it.
I understand.
Keeping secrets from family, I say.
Okay then. I should probably talk to Shaun and them to make sure our people get off his boat, but tell you what, tracker is connected to the main system. Just go to the bridge of our ship. You should be able to start finding it. You can look at the navigation system. All you have to do is press one button for it to start, and it will show you things.
You hear
I'm gonna go
Vito
talk
inside. You hear Vito inside your mind. I told you so.
Damien just smacks the imaginary head that appears behind him.
Okay, Damien turned schizophrenic while I was gone. I see now.
Well, Damien technically was. He is a very broken man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see.
oh yeah. I'm not sure if Inigo was here for it, but there's been a running joke about how easy navigating is.
And that Damien is an old man.
That he
I
only needs to press one button for it to work, and then Vito and him have been fighting about it for the entire time.
I don't think I was there. I think Santa was in her coma or whatever she was doing while I was
Friday
gone.
night. Or Friday day.
Yeah, her Friday day.
Why?
Mm.
Sorry, I'm talking to my girlfriend for a second.
Alright. So you go over to Shaun.
I do walk up to Shaun. And I just tell Moxie again, there's one button you gotta press. One button, it starts, and then you can find Phineas. I tell him exactly where the button is, and then I leave to go talk to Shaun.
And you'd also notice that instead of being cooped up, he kind of freshened himself up this morning. He's freshened up, looks ready for adventure. On the helm.
Look at you, Shaun, looking sharp. How you doing, kid?
Thank you. I'm doing okay. And you did just call me kid?
It's a term of endearment. It means I wish you a long and happy life.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. We are gonna set sail soon. I am aware that some of your party members are still here, and one other member
Yeah.
who wants to talk to me a little bit. She said she wants to go with you guys.
That's I really say it's up to them, but let's be honest here. It is your crew. You get the final say if someone gets to leave.
Not more than someone gets to leave, but it's her life. We've been together for 100 years. I'm sure she's tired of us by now.
I don't think that's what it is. Trust me. When it comes to the people I care about, I could have spent 100 years, maybe 1,000 years with them. It doesn't matter how long you're with someone you care about. You're always going to want to be with them. I think this is just a moment of needing space. I'm sure you'll see each other again. Spend more time together.
Yes. When I get back to my home planet, I plan on starting another tour. Get the crew back into shape and set sail on another great voyage of to many planets.
Hey, you should check out Planet Ashens. where I come from. There's a good bar there. It's called the Frozen Heart. It's my sister owns it. Maybe try it out sometime.
How good is the grog?
Some of the best you've ever had.
I'll take your word for it.
Damien will very quickly pull out his phone and very quickly open a navigation app and show him, just so you know where it is. And he will see Planet Ashens. It is a planet with blue grass and green waters.
You see, as after he looks at your phone, he then takes out maps, like different, like paper maps of solar systems. He looks at you and goes, "I'm a bit older
In the
school."
Horsehead Galaxy.
And you see that these maps are very ancient. And he looks for the planet there. Despite the planets having their own revolutions around the suns, but he does end up finding your planet. He knows his way around the galaxy. He ends up finding your planet, and he marks it along with your name, and then underlining the word "good grog."
Yeah, when you get there, tell my sister Elizabeth. Damien says hello.
I will.
And if you see my daughter, same for her. Tell her that her father loves her.
Oh, lovely. Okay. How often do people do this for you?
This is something that Damien will do himself whenever he gets a chance. So maybe once every few months.
Okay.
It's to at most a year.
Got it. All right, I'll do that. It may take a little while. And you see that he rolls up his maps, puts them under, puts them in like some sort of, the word has left me, compartment, next to the wheel, and he grabs on and he fixes his posture up, doing a few breathing and toning exercises, as he seems to be preparing for the send off.
I'll just give him a look, salute him, and then go off to get everyone from our crew, including Lillian, and get them onto our ship.
Before you leave, he tells you, if you want to see the show, how would you stay on top of your ship and look down at us. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, of course. I'll have a whole crew out there to send you off.
He gives you a tip of his hat.
Damien again gives him a little two-fingered salute and walks off to get everyone on board.
And you do so. Lillian seems very excited to be a part of this new party, and Alari, you would also notice that she hasn't fully reverted back to her usual self and is very short on words.
Damien's worried for her, but he will suppress that for now.
As one does with emotions.
Too real.
Yeah, I mean, who here in this campaign hasn't suppressed their emotions? Yeah, exactly. No one raises their hand. You're lying if you do.
Moxie, back in the frontier. You're here, right? Orville?
Hello, Orville, Moxie's player. Are you alive? I don't think he's alive, chat.
I just did something really stupid.
What?
What?
I have a bug zapper, and my brilliant brain went, touch it.
Did you? Did you?
Yes.
Did it zap you?
Why
Yes.
did you do that
Do
to
you?
yourself?
I don't know. My brain
Funny.
works in mysterious ways.
Was that Orville or was that you, Westy?
That was me.
Oh. I can't believe I called you Westy Poo. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. So, how's everyone's day going so far?
Eh,
I'm fine, just
maybe so.
vibing.
Yeah.
There you go. Very nice.
I've been basically bouncing between two songs all day.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, really? Which song?
Okay, welcome back, Orville. I was just about
Oh.
to describe what you see at the navigation of trying to track Phineas. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you go to the console and you press the one button that Davian tells you to, and you use some sort of mouse to scroll through the navigation. You see that there are blips where each of the ships are. Of course, all of the blips are mostly where you are at right now, but you see that one blip has trailed off the nebula and off the planet, and seems to be heading for a planet that is a little far, but still closer than most other planets.
Hmm.
It's a direct course to that planet.
I guess Mox is gonna. Wait, is everybody else on the ship?
I think so.
Everybody else is well. Is everybody else in the ship or on top of the
I
ship?
mean, Cassandra's on top. She hasn't woken up yet. She is still asleep.
Let me roll
Who should be
something
the other
real
one?
quick. Let me roll
We're gonna go
something
on
real
top of
quick.
each other. Okay. What do you need me to roll?
Ooh. Hmm. No, I was rolling for myself. Okay, I guess not. If Moxie rolled low enough, Moxie was gonna take off without everybody in the ship.
Actually, no.
No. Moxie is intelligent enough to know that. Is intelligent enough to know that he isn't gonna leave yet, but he's going to try to find where everybody else is.
They are on top of the ship waiting for Shaun to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's going to join you on top of the ship.
Yeah. And
I just
when
had a brilliant idea.
you reach the top of the ship, um,
The brilliant idea.
Which-
Damien picks up Moxie as soon as he gets there and puts him on his shoulder so he has a better view.
That's cute. That's cute.
how heavy is Moxie again? Like
We
what,
find out that
20
he is
pounds?
just heavy enough for me to lift him, but
I think
nothing else.
Yeah.
I think he's like
Lift and
250
drag,
some pounds.
not put him on your shoulders. That's a bad
Hey,
neck.
I mean, that's a lift, right?
Okay, so just because you can lift 150 pounds, that doesn't mean you can lift it over your head. Over your head is a lot.
Potato?
I kneel
I'll
down, put him
allow
on my shoulders, and stand up.
I'll allow it. Actually, roll for con to see if your back breaks. Never mind.
Oh, Jesus. Remedy.
But
I'm willing to do it.
would you guys want to? Would you guys wake up Cassandra? Like she's sleeping right next to you guys.
Nope. I'm not. Or I didn't.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
My spine is A-okay.
Your back is made of steel. But would you have woken up Cassandra, Damien?
Yeah, Damien just kind of kicks her after he picks up Moxie.
All right. Let me roll con save to see if he breaks her nose or not. Let's see. Con save.
I kick you
What
in the
does it?
foot and you break.
God damn it! Fuck. I wish it wasn't at one. Fucking 17.
I kick you in the foot and you break your nose somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the way it happens is that you kick her foot, and she reacts by going
By
to reach up
punching
for
her
her
head.
hand after accidentally slingshots to hit her face.
No. The
Um,
moment like you kick her foot, she wakes up, smashes her nose in, and then says, "Ah, I accidentally broke my nose. What happened?"
wait, no. There's like some sort of radar or or like dish on the ship, and her head is directly under it to block her view of the light, and she
Oh
hits
my
her nose
god!
on that when she bolts. I mean, she jolts up. With.
Ow!
I've hit my
Is there
I was on the top bunk. I hit my head very often when I was on the
Ow.
top bunk of where I lived. Um, but anyways, Cassandra's awake, and you see everybody is on top of the ship, looking to
Wait.
Shaun Shanty's ship.
As you wake her up, she kind of like fraud blinks and just looks up at whoever kicked her and said, "Oh, hello, Chip Chop Cheerio, God save the Queen, oh, Jilly Wankus, hello."
I'm walking here. You just saying
I'm
things,
so
so what?
sorry about Biscuit, hello. I mean, God Silly Wanker, God save the Queen. Hello, everybody. What am I needed for? Am I needed to cook us some nice biscuits, or am I needed to rip up a night's stew? What's up?
Damien will
What?
shift Moxie and kind of tilt his head back and go, "Did we break Cassandra, or what happened?"
Oh, would you say you have woken up Vito to watch the show? You know that he's a music man, so you,
I thought
um,
Vito's already awake.
no, Vito was like sleeping on his work in the basement.
I'll be nice. I say I did it when I was climbing on the ship.
Yeah, yeah, Vito's up there too, and he, he says something in Italian, which you guys would assume is, "What the heck is happening?"
Sandra gets up and then stretches her back and then says, "Alright then, governors, let's go get some nice old biscuits and let's get on with this jolly old day." Ugh. So
How are you
Danny
doing,
boy.
British, Cassandra?
I'm going to make an attack roll to try and smack Cassandra upside the head to see if I can just jolt her brain.
Jesus Christ!
Can I make a medicine check to see if there's actually something wrong with Cassandra?
Does a 14 hit Cassandra?
No.
Damien just kind of swings and then tries to play it off like he's fanning you, or you're like, you good there?
Nah, Danny, why'd you swing at me like a little buzz zapper? What did I have to do to you?
I got a 23 medicine check to see what the hell is wrong with Cassandra.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Do I explain to them what's going on, West, or is that not
I
my
guess.
Okay.
I barely know what's going on.
Okay, basically, Cassandra had a dream that she was eating a very delightful breakfast with a bunch of British people, and when she woke up, she thought she was still in the dream, so she started talking British. So yeah,
Yeah, I had no idea.
she basically woke up and is basically in a lucid dream but awake-like state.
Okay.
Damien just snaps in front
Vito
of your
would
face.
like to roll
Come
for
back to
attack
us.
for punching. Vito would like to roll for an attack to kick Cassandra's leg.
Okay, roll the hit.
I believe
We love Captain Abuse.
the cure to what's wrong with Cassandra is electroshock therapy.
Oh, I've
Damien
heard
just
of it.
leans
Yeah,
over so you can try and zap her.
I would not appreciate that, Danny boy, my good old chap. I think we should watch the show that these old shanty shanters are going to chant.
I'm gonna try to
Okay, I'm
shock.
Have
gonna
I?
I
see.
don't have a spell. I'm hoping West will just let me try to shock
Oh,
Cassandra.
yeah, go ahead. You're a robot, dude. You go ahead. Pull the R2D2.
I got that one. Oh wait, no.
Jesus Christ! Why so low?
Everybody's rolling low today.
Yeah, oh my
Except for my initial roll, I will count
Yeah, except for your con.
spine of titanium.
Yeah, your spine of titanium. You're the man of steel back.
No, you're not a man of steel. You're a steel.
I'm the $1 million man.
Yes.
Not for a lot of millions.
So,
My brain keeps
Not
going.
while
one
this,
for Cassandra.
while this banter happens, you hear the captain of the ship stamp his feet on the deck.
Not attention, sir.
Gosh,
Damien just lets it go. He's just like, all right, whatever's happening is happening. Whatever.
I don't know what I zapped. I think.
Yeah,
You zapped Damien.
Oh, is that
I don't know.
Damien?
Wait, yeah. What does that now?
Oh, yeah, you're on his shoulder.
You zapped the man who's holding you.
Oh my God, no! Why did you bite the man? Why did you bite the hand that fed you?
I.
Does it count as an unarmed attack?
Yes.
Does he have to roll damage?
Do I have to roll damage, West?
I mean, no, because that's a monk thing. So for you, it's your base, the strength, +1.
2.
I take
Yeah,
2
you
damage.
Yeah, 2 points of bludgeoning,
Right.
or if you want to flavor it as lightning damage. It doesn't really make a difference.
We're very off topic, right? Off track right now, man. It's been an hour.
I will
It has
actually,
to be.
just to make sense, because I did take a long rest, I will heal myself to make that fit.
By the way, Orville, did you get your bonus from the being?
No, I was gonna ask you what to remind me which things. I knew it was either 2 feats or an intelligence increase.
So
Plus-
+2 to your intelligence, +2 to your intelligence, the skill expert feat, or the skilled feat.
I don't know how to add feats to characters on D&D
So-
Beyond.
You go to features and traits, you scroll all the way down, and then you click manage feat.
I see. Thank you. Okay.
Yep, and it should all of the feats that I mentioned should be in the list because of my books. Anyways, you see as
I would recommend the skilled feat. It is the best of the 3 choices, in my opinion.
Agreed. Skill expert is no, skill expert's really good. Proficiency and expertise and a +1 to one of your scores.
Wait, was skill expert one of the feats we could have taken, or just skilled?
Skilled or skill expert.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Let me do a little changeroo, please.
Okay.
I accidentally did skilled. I want to change that to skilled expert. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Anyways, but yeah, if you're not a bard or a rogue, skill expert is extremely useful. Because you don't get expertise in any other classes, except for ranger, I believe. But you see that as Shaun starts to stamp his feet, and the other sailors pause what they're doing. You've never seen them stop except for when they need to sleep, but they pause what they're doing to look to Shaun. And Shaun steadies himself, getting ready to start. Is there anything else you guys are going to be doing before he does?
Not that I could think of.
Shifts his shoulders to help Moxie see better.
Honestly, got nervous, to be honest. I think that's why I'm kind of stalling a little bit.
Said
I
what?
practiced
Sing, monkey, sing.
I practiced this. Anyways,
Come on, bash your
you see-
cymbals. Sing.
you're making me feel bad now. Um,
I'm trying to
see,
make you hate me enough to just do a good job.
fair enough. You see, as he starts, and you hear his voice boom, um, boom across the ship, like a captain would when he barks orders. Um, and you hear him start singing the lines. The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her boat. The seas be ours, and by the powers
Sorry.
where we'll roam. And after he sings that, the rest of the crew joins in as they sing, Yo ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. And you see, as they're singing this, they are hoisting the flag, hoisting their flag, and untying cords that raises the sails. Um, Actually, no. Would it be dropping the sails if they're heading out? Anyways, and you see as some of the crew members head to the back of the ship to man engines, because the ship has a mix of engines and solar powered sails. As they start to set up the plane for the ship for its first voyage in over 100 years. And this entire time they are singing "Hoist the Colors." And you see that after a little bit, Shaun Shanty grips the wheel, and the ship starts to rise. And then he looks to you and takes off his hat and gives a small bow.
The same little salute that I gave him when I left him the last time happens.
And you see that Lillian waves, and the captain gives a small wave of his hat before putting it back on. And you hear the thrusters blast as he sets off down the land and upwards through the nebula clouds. And but you still hear the singing as no, you hear the singing all the way up until he is past the point of not being seen anymore, as it slowly starts to fade away.
That was one hell of a show, wasn't it?
It
Yes.
was splendid, yeah. Absolutely adored it.
I called. Um, but now you guys are left to your own devices. And Moxie, you would know that the way that Shaun Shanty went is a completely different way that Phineas did. So there doesn't seem to be any connection between the two.
Well, I suppose it is time for us to find Phineas.
Well, what
Yeah.
happened to Sir Phineas the Third?
Phineas is gone. He took off in his ship.
Now, why did he do that? Did one of you guys scare him away?
I am unsure.
You
However,
seemed off after we fought the all-knowing thing, so maybe it was that.
Oh, no. That doesn't seem like very good. No, not at all.
I know where he went.
Oh, well then lead us the way. I'll just give me the directions and I'll ride over there and we'll be there in a hippy dops clickety dig diggity doo.
The
Can
the
you stop talking like that?
Pardon?
Talk normal.
What's your
Um,
nationality?
let me roll a wisdom.
Cassandra, what is your nationality?
7. Uh, uh, who asked what's my nationality? What happened? Hello?
Vito.
Oh, Vito, don't you already know my nationality? I'm like, haven't really paid attention, but I'm white, I guess. Yeah. I mean, Finn looks white, right? Damien, do I look white to you?
white is not a nationality, unfortunately.
I know.
You don't know that.
I mean, at
You just
least
look.
that's a sign that Cassandra's back.
Oh god.
Damien just looks confused at you. He's, all right, you're back. That's good enough.
But yeah, my nationality is white. Yeah.
Oh god.
Cassandra, from a meta point of perspective, you sound like you are 5% of my brain power.
Uh,
Moxie's going to say that is being generous.
I like generous people. Yeah, thank you for being generous. You're very kind. All right, so what's this talk about Phineas leaving? What the hell?
Yeah, he took off sometime. I don't know. It had to be within the last 12 hours.
What in the hell? I I don't know what happened, but Moxie, you said you know where he is,
Yeah,
right?
yes. No
Um,
sign of life. No sign of life. No.
no signs of what? Wait, he's dead?
Damien reaches
I
up.
thought he just left.
Damien reaches up and pats Moxie on the head. It's like, it's all right, buddy. It's all right. We remember
Hey,
this.
how about you just give me Damien's direction? No, not Damien's. Phineas. Oh, this entire thing is messing with my head. Anyways, just send me the directions. I'll fly us over, and we'll be there as soon as I can.
The
But
the
God,
the
why did he leave without telling any of us? I mean,
the
he did
location.
say he wasn't planning on staying for very long.
The location is programmed into the ship.
Oh, really? Um, how?
I I was able to track him last night before everyone went to sleep.
Oh,
Do
huh.
you want to roll
Well,
an insight to see how well is
Yeah,
Moxie running this?
you can roll
yeah.
an insight
Hold on.
either into Moxie or into Damien.
I'm sure both. I'm sure if
16.
I'm sure if
Is
Moxie could
16
sweat.
worthy enough?
I'm sure if Moxie could sweat, we'd both be sweating.
No, you see that there's oil dripping?
Did Moxie just
Um,
pee on me?
Jesus Christ. Cause wait, does the 16 and inside give me anything?
Um,
Damien's visibly sweating and he's scratching his face.
Well, say honestly,
Uh,
unless you can tell when a robot is lying, which I can imagine that would be pretty hard. I would say you could probably definitely tell that Damien's lying, but I don't know if you'd be able to tell that when a robot is lying.
um, Damien, are you okay? You seem to be sweating a little bit, and I don't know about you, Moxie, but it seems pretty not very hot in here. Did you
Hey,
just finish
Cassandra,
doing
you sound
exercise?
back to normal.
I mean, I've had been normal. I've been normal. I feel normal.
Damien clears his throat. uh, you remember how I told you that I might have a way to track people?
And yeah, you told me you would grab I forgot something about inserting needles into people's eyes, something like that, right? It's pretty gruesome, but
No, no. That's another thing.
No,
oh, okay.
Damien has an innate ability to track people due to his extensive past.
Damien is still visibly sweating. You don't even have to roll an insight on that.
I'm
You could roll an insight on me if you wanted to.
I'll try.
If you if you can get a 15 or higher, I'll give it to you.
18?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when you do so, you see that Moxie's camera pupils are kind of dilated a little bit.
All right. Clearly you guys need to take some classes in lying, but it's fortunately in my favor because at least I know you guys are lying to me. Spill the beans. Come on. I mean, keeping this a secret is only going to make things more confusing. If everything is just laid out in front of us, we're going to get to Phineas faster, and there's going to be less problems.
I have a tracker on
I
everyone's ship, including my own.
Uh, talk about paranoid, and you have that.
I'm not. We're family. I don't like anyone getting hurt and disappearing. I like to keep us safe. Can you blame a man for protecting his family?
No, I can. You are quite the sweetheart, Damien. You're a big sweetie. But is that really what happened? Did you put a tracker on everyone? And wait, did you even put a tracker on Lillian?
I was planning on doing that sometime after we got her boat on, well, her vehicle onto the ship. Yes.
He doesn't have one.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I was going to say something about your paranoia, but it seems to come in clutch for us because we're gonna need your paranoia right now. So Moxie, where did Damien's chip tracker thingy-mabobby lead him to?
I well, the thing is I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be in the direction of a planet. But Damien, I need to stress that you need to learn how to commit to a bit.
I don't lie to family. I can lie to other people. I can't lie to you.
Well, that
You know how it is with the people you care about.
Families lie for their family's protection.
Yeah, but you can't lie to family. You can lie to other people for family, but you can't lie to family.
I mean, how about this? You can lie to family if it means protecting them. However, when it comes to situations like this where information is vital and crucial and keeping it hidden could cause some suspicion, I feel like that would be an exception to spill the beans.
Your
How
argument.
about the same neck? Or is it too fair?
Your argument is inherently flawed, but that is not the point.
If you had nervous systems, Moxie, I would definitely tell you, but you don't. So count yourself in.
Don't talk down to my boy.
Hey, he's my boy too.
Says who?
Said woo. Yeah, you heard me. Says woo.
Damien just flicks you on the nose.
I'll flick him back on his nose.
Hey, Damien, somebody called you an owl.
I'm assuming that was Vito who said that?
Yeah.
He just does a slow turn. Like, you can almost hear, like, the machines, like, from, like, a roller coaster, like, ticking as he just...
Turns out Damien has a little bit of monster inside of him.
Huh?
We're called who now?
I did not
Somebody called you an
realize.
owl.
I did not realize
Oh.
that Damien was also a machine.
Yeah, I mean, it would explain a lot actually.
his DNA came back almost entirely carbon based.
Wait, almost entirely. What's the other part?
What is the other part?
It has nothing to do with being an angel or anything, right?
The
Uh,
the remaining percentile was diluted, and it was almost entirely. Well, I suppose I don't know what it is.
Awesome. So Damien has some weird mumbo jumbo DNA inside of him. Did
I am a
do you
half elf,
feel
so
guilty or weird at all?
I'm a half elf. Apparently, there's going to be weird things with whatever one of my parents were.
Whoa, I won't intrude. None of my business, but I will say you might want to get a DNA test yourself and see how far your ancestry goes.
Unfortunately,
Yes, use 23 in me.
If a half elf and a elf had a child, what
But
race would it count as in a D&D sense? A half elf or
like a
It would count as a half elf.
Ew, that's disgusting.
well, what would they inherit from the elf from would they inherit anything additional from the elven side?
Maybe they'd live longer, I think, because
Oh
half
no,
elves
I would
live.
say they'd either live longer or they'd get um the meditation instead of a long rest. Like getting the 4 hour long rest instead of the full long rest. Like other elves
Anyways,
do.
our little poop golden beetle is dying as we speak. We gotta get to him right now.
Yeah, let's go save our boy.
Yeah, he probably left because he doesn't like us and because he said he was going to leave, but he left without saying goodbyes, and we are expecting a goodbye from him.
He's a
What the hell
hero.
kind of arguments do get you?
I don't
What?
uh, I don't recall if he was a boy, but I will hope.
Okay, he's my boy. Hey, how about that? He's my boy. Let's go save our boy. Oh, my boy.
Wait, what's his
Screw it,
pronouns?
whatever.
Wait, well, what's Phineas' pronouns? We have to make sure we're not being disrespectful to this dung golden beetle.
I think he said he, him.
Perfect. Let's get our boy, because remember, your property is my property. Wait, not property. What's yours is mine. Tu casa es mi casa, you know?
People on property. Get that through your head.
I know they're not property. I was trying to say something and it came out wrong. I do that all the time.
Let's go get our boy.
There we go.
Um,
I like that better. All right.
With that, Damien sets Moxie down and then flicks Cassandra in the nose again.
I'm going to
Yep.
wait. I'm going to roll to hit, but not to like actually punch. But I'm going to roll to flick. Does an 18
boop
flick
roll.
you?
Yes, and 18
Awesome.
hits. Uncanny
You
dodge.
get
I take no
flicked.
damage.
Yeah,
You take half
you get
damage.
gracefully flicked by Cassandra.
You get the nose boop.
The 18 actually causes his nose to actually do like a squishy boop noise. And I look at Damien in shock and said, "Has your nose ever done that before?"
Damien will very quickly just reach out and try to boop Cassandra on the nose.
Roll it. It's a nat 20 and she gets sent
That's a
flying.
5.
Jesus cribbity cricket.
Damien just kind of goes to flick you again, but this time you just kind of lean back. He's like,
You out boop him. You out boop him.
Anyways, let's hop to it. Let's get this Phineas or else Ferb's gonna
you
get
guys-
on us.
Yeah, you guys go to the bridge, and you take up your seats. Vito doesn't take up a seat unless he needs to. He's been driving a lot lately, so he's sort of taking a break. As
Okay.
Cassandra, you go to the driver's controls, which you haven't been on for a little while. And
Yeah, because I
Fabian, you
cracked
go
her
to the
knuckles.
navigation, and you see that
Ooh.
Moxie successfully pulled up where Phineas is, and you see that during this time, Phineas has landed on the planet that he was going towards.
Oh.
It won't take you since your ship is a whole lot faster. Um, you guys will make it to the planet a little faster than he did. For him, it probably took him
My.
a few hours. For you, it'll probably take like 8 hours. Um,
Ooh.
Let's go save
yeah,
our middle child.
there you go.
Yeah, let's go save our hotshot, the child whose only dream is to be a star.
And
A Joe
you
Star.
guys head off.
Yes, an actual star. The sun, essentially.
That's better
Um,
than being a B star.
What about an all-star? Hey now, you're an all-star. Get to go.
Get your game
that,
on.
that
Go play.
when I hear B Star, that's the name of the show, right?
Beat
That was
stars. Oh my
that was
goodness,
the
the one where
reference.
the
I was
I
making
never
two
lion.
watched the
references.
show.
I referenced
How was the
JoJo
show?
with Joe Star, and then I referenced B Stars with the name B Stars.
Yeah. How is that show? I've never seen it. Is it good?
It's
Jojo's good.
it's an interesting story. It's not
Jojo's
for
Mm-hmm.
everyone.
there's
Some people see
wait.
the furry things and just kind of give it that allocation. But it
Yeah.
is
To
a
be honest,
very
I don't
good
really
story.
care what the characters are. I only care whether if it's a good story.
It's a
It's
good
pretty
story. It's
interesting.
has a lot of things about like racism, classism, sexism, things like that. It touches on a lot of
Yeah.
topics about society.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that. Anyways, um,
It's very cool. Very cool.
you guys blast away, and um, you leave you pierce through the magenta clouds, just like Shaun Shanty did, but in the direction of Phineas, and um, you feel the mental strain leave you guys. It had dialed down since the fight, but it was still like lingering slightly. But upon leaving the place, the mental strain in your heads has almost gone. Um,
Yeah.
Can I do one thing before we leave the planet? Well,
what?
after you leave the planet, is there a way for me to like rig a signal on like a basically just like a buoy system and just launch it just outside of the planet to be like, do not land here?
uh, uh, I think Vito could build something like that. Like make a very small, make some small sort of signal device that when a ship comes close, it makes a signal that blasts out saying "Do not come here." If you
Exactly.
want,
I will ask Vito to do that.
okay. I'll have him make a intelligence check to see how well he does this. Well,
Can
actually,
I give
I'll
him
just trust
advantage with my
his smith's tools.
wait?
So,
Can I give him advantage with my clearly intellectual brain?
uh, well, he got a well, he's level 5 art. Oh, he's a level 5 artificer, so he'll get 16 from an 8.
Oh.
So, um, I'd say that he was pretty successful in making it, and you put it in one of the cannons of your ship and launch it out. And you see that it floats there, and even as your ship approaches it, you hear the signal of Damien's voice saying, "Do not come here."
Do not come here. Do not land on this planet. It is dangerous and will trap you here. Do not land here. Do not come here.
And if you do land here, expect to never return.
You hear that exact message is what goes through the radio.
Hell yeah, I think we made a pretty intimidating message, don't you think, Damien?
It wasn't meant to be intimidating. It was meant to save lives.
Hey, if you want to save lives, you're gonna have to spook them a little bit, right?
Those
And some occasions, you're right.
those who do not
Exactly.
listen are doomed in the first place.
What
Fair
is it,
enough.
Darwin's rule or something like that?
I don't know who Darwin is, but Darwin's pretty smart.
Evolution.
Um, he must
Selective breeding.
win a lot. Um, anyways, you guys head towards the planet that Phineas was in. Would you say that you guys head straight there? Like no, should have stopped. And you would notice that like on your way there, you are running low on supplies. So this would, so having a stop like this will help you guys as well.
Hmm.
Um,
Should we dilly
supplies.
dally or should we let's fuck it out? Um,
Speed is key. We got to save the middle child.
um, if we're running low on supplies, just I'm pretty sure toenails are pretty good in protein, so just eat your toenails if you're hungry.
I do not
Disgusting.
have toenails.
Moxie, we'll give you gasoline. Don't worry.
I
Everyone else,
I do not run off of get gasoline.
oh,
Yeah, he runs on nuclear energy that is very unstable right now, and at any moment he can do a nuclear explosion.
oh Jesus. Who has nuclear energy stored in them besides Moxie?
You
I
see
don't.
that like sometimes he may look like he's going to the bathroom, but he's actually producing nuclear waste.
Wait. So every time he goes to the bathroom, he's essentially doing a demon core.
Yeah, pretty much.
The what?
The demon core. The demon core was a
Yes,
very
yes,
unstable.
the demon core.
Was a
I
very.
remember.
Nice, he's a demon core. I love that. I
It was
love that.
it was a
Can
very
someone ignite him?
unstable piece of
I know,
uranium
like,
and plutonium.
They were trying to encase it in something multiple times, which was a very dumb idea.
So basically, that's Moxie.
But yeah, they were very dumb for trying to do that. They're probably like I know it's for research and everything, but doing it 3 different times, why? After the first 2 times went so terribly. Anyways,
Maybe they said third time's charm.
when you approach the planet, you notice that there is a lot of traffic. Like, you've approached different planets before. You've never seen this much traffic going towards a planet before.
You gotta be kidding me! What the hell?
Like,
Just because
it looks-
I got an idea.
It looks as packed as an amusement park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me a rough idea on how everything looks? Because I have an idea. It's not ethical, it's not legal, but if no one catches me, I'll be fine.
I would say that it looks like there are even a few traffic stops. Like you've never seen makeshift traffic stops to help organize people into the planet.
Can we? Is it possible to maneuver our way against the traffic and rush in?
You could risk getting a ticket.
Don't do that, Cassandra. Just go slow. Do it fine.
And getting your ship
It'll last a
towed
few
to its
more minutes.
original creator. Getting your ship towed to its original planet of origin,
Hey,
which is just hours away. So if you did that, then it would take a few days for you to get your ship back.
wait, Damien, you said speed is key, didn't you?
No, I never said that. Don't do this. Cassandra.
Can Moxie override Cassandra's control?
Sure.
No! Cassandra's like, listen, it's not illegal. We won't get a ticket if we don't get caught.
Cassandra, no.
You notice that your ship is like 5 times the size of everybody else's ship. It's like your ship is a van compared to everybody else's cars.
I was going to
Cassandra.
say camper. We're driving a camper compared to cars.
Yeah.
Okay, as she remembers that, she's like, shit! Never mind, we're gonna have to wait. Ugh.
Very
Phineas,
good. We have to wait.
You know, even in space, you have traffic problems.
space isn't supposed to have traffic. We're in space! We're in space!
By the way,
Yes,
before I
you've
forget,
got
Vito, I had
3D
an
space.
idea.
What?
You're right.
What is it? What is it?
We're going to be busy looking for the kid, and we're running low on supplies. So, I hand him 400 credits. Would you be willing to do shopping for us?
All right. So, what exactly do you need?
You know, food,
Let me see
water,
if I
gas.
can. Wait, is it okay if you can also buy some, hot dogs?
That is included in food.
Yes, but
Oh,
specific.
I was gonna get pasta, but okay.
Yeah, hot dogs and pasta. But
And if you
more
find it,
specifically,
alligator.
I want an
Alligator.
alligator. I want an alligator. Oh my goodness.
If you
Oh,
Cassandra,
and
I gave him all of my credits from the last job. You want to chip in for making sure our family has all our food and stuff?
absolutely not. Our family's going to starve and die.
Well, you have my 400 credits.
I'm joking. Hold on. I don't have 400 credits, but I do have 166, and that's all my credits. So, shit. Okay. I'm going to give you all my credits, and if you spend it all in one place,
No, I
I
would say that
am.
like
We
from
all
the
have.
last job you guys have
Yeah,
like
we have
whenever you
400
get
each.
yeah no whenever you get a job you set some aside for supplies and then split the rest. Like you set some aside for supplies and such, and then split the rest with the party. So like any of your personal money you won't need to use since you have a budget from what you've organized last time. So like you would have enough money for food in that thing. But next time you get supplies after before doing a job, you would need to get it out of pocket.
Okay, so I still have my 400 credits from our last job then. I
Wait,
just gave
do
him
I
the
have
money from
400
our.
credits in my inventory?
You should, because the last job we did, we got $2,000 and it was split at 5 ways.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Okay, I have 566 gold now. Yay. Oh, I guess credits. Yay.
Um,
Cassandra's also gonna say, and also, this is optional, of course, but you can also buy some moonshine or just the hardest hitting liquor you can afford.
please,
if it's in your budget.
please ignore Captain Universe.
It's only one.
We don't need alcohol.
I need alcohol.
Um,
Of course, it's
but you guys,
optional. Oh, you don't have to. Toodaloo! Happy
it
shopping! Don't spend everything in one place. Bye.
takes you guys a while to get to the traffic stop. And when you're there, the law enforcement is there, and they
Early.
ask you to open up your equivalent of side door window, and they ask for your IDs. Um, yeah, you give it to them. You all have your own IDs. And
Mine is a fake
Cassandra
ID.
is visibly
what? Yeah, yours is a
distressed.
fake ID. I would say that you can make what check do you want to make?
Uh, let's see what I have, which would be a good idea for me to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what's your highest modifier?
That would be my medicine with a +8.
Okay, use your
Wait, no,
medicine
my
check.
stealth with a +10.
Okay, use your stealth check then.
You can do sleight of hand.
Sleight
God.
of hand, you say? That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. you pass off your ID, your fake ID as your own. Like you made this ID with the most professional way possible.
Yeah. It still
Um,
says Damian Jones. It's just that's not my real name.
yeah.
Yeah, wait, what?
um, but it seems very high security for this place.
Dang it.
For
We need
some
low security.
apparent reason. And you guys approach the planet, and you guys are able to land in one of the parking spaces. But you didn't want to really spend any money, so you went to one of the free parking spaces that was like 5 blocks away. Um, and you guys touch down on the planet, and it's basically the whole planet is like a bustling city, um,
Oh.
with markets and completely crowded with people. And you'd notice that there are a few signs, like posters of what looks to be a band that's going
Oh.
to be playing soon. Two bands, actually.
Oh.
Can I make an insight check to see if, or maybe a history check to see if maybe, if fuck Phineas has talked about his band at all?
No, he has not.
Okay.
Do any of the posters look like Phineas?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Could I make an insight
Damn.
check to assume that that it might be one of his bands?
You can. But the two. Let me check my notes. The two posters you see. One is actually a poster of not really someone you recognize, but someone who looks similar to someone you recognize, which is Phineas. You notice that a um there is a woman that is the same species as Phineas but in a silver hue. And she holds a violin.
Oh. Oh my goodness, Phineas is trans.
Well, say I rolled a 21. I don't know if
Oh,
that does anything.
Um
well, Phineas has a sister.
Cassandra's like, oh my goodness, Phineas is transgender.
and you then the another poster you see of the second band is um actually I'm going to double check. The name of the band for the woman is it says her name, which is um Gwendolyn, and
Never
the
mind.
name
Vanessa.
of
No.
the
It would have been funny if it was Vanessa.
and the other band, and it seems to be a person in fiery like armor, and it's called Blast Solar.
Oh my goodness, what a pretty name.
And it has a guitar and flaming wrists and such.
I got 5 credits. That blast solar is Phineas.
I don't like gambling. I never win. I'm not gonna bet any credits. But I'll take your word for it.
Moxie's gonna say, Damien, do you need to talk about a gambling addiction?
Yeah.
Maybe some other time. I don't think it's that bad just yet.
So when you try to gamble, it's all right. Oh, but when I try to drink a little bit of liquor, oh, everyone starts losing their minds. Okay, I see the game we're playing here.
Cassandra, your drinking problem is a very big problem. My gambling problem is a thing where I bet with close friends on things that I never collect.
The issue
I only drink once a week, once a month.
the issue with substance abuse is that you use it as a coping mechanism.
No, I don't. It tastes good.
Damien flicks Cassandra on the nose and
It's fine, right, yeah. No alcohol, no nothing, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Why don't you take that time and learn like a craft or something? Do arts and craft, gardening, something.
I would do that if I had a lick of talent, which I don't.
Which one's better,
Well, besides that,
drinking beer or learning how to make beer?
Ooh.
Exactly. There you go.
I tried to do that once. It was really hard.
oh yeah. Don't you have to
It
like
tasted
put honey in
horrible.
it, or is that mead? I'm not sure.
That's mead.
That's
I've
mead.
had homemade
Honey has
moonshine
mead.
before.
Makes mead.
I tried to make wine,
Oh.
and it tasted fucking disgusting.
Wine, when made correctly, tastes really good.
I've never tasted wine. I've tasted grape juice and I threw up because it tasted bad.
My mother, she said that this weekend she's gonna make me a sangria cake for my birthday.
Nice.
Wow. Wait, for your birthday?
My birthday was last weekend.
Oh shit, man! You didn't tell me. Happy birthday.
Oh,
I
thank you.
added everyone.
I turned the big 2-1.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that, didn't you?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
I still feel old
I
because of that.
screamed it. I screamed it in everyone's ears in the
Sorry.
server.
Sorry, my memory is really, really bad.
Don't feel old,
It's
Winters.
okay,
My
we have
older
some
sister is older than you. So
Oh.
I'll take victory in one thing. I'm not the oldest person you know.
no, no, definitely not.
My-
One of my best friends is 80 years old.
My sister's 30.
Gosh.
I'm 99. You guys
Yeah,
are
no. Well, the thing is, I have a sister who's 25 going on 26, and then a sister who is 4 going on 5.
My brother just turned 25.
Oh my goodness.
My sister is 31.
My
I'm-
sister will be 31 in August. No, August, October.
Nice.
Gosh. We've got some old siblings.
Yeah.
Except for you, Inigo. You are lonely.
No.
Oh. Yeah. I am.
Forever alone.
So do I learn any extra information with a 21 insight check?
Was I right?
I'll make it set. I'll set it. I'll make it set the DC for this upcoming perception check.
DC Comics, Batman, Superman, The Flash.
I hate that DC Comics is named DC Comics because it's Detective Comics. Sorry,
Why
that
is
just
it
popped into my brain.
Why do people say
It's-
ATM machine? The M stands for machine.
It's
And
like
why do
when
you
people
say chai tea? Chai
You're
It's
saying
it's TT.
I mean, I don't know
Ice
about
cream
you.
for a cup of
I
coffee,
love that.
beside the
Can I
cream,
have a
please?
cup of coffee besides ice
One
cream?
of my favorite,
Exactly.
one of my favorite lines from that whole movie.
I love that one.
He's just
The
such a
Spider-Man
funny guy.
multiverse one?
Yeah, Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse, not into cross.
I gotta say, I did not care for that movie. I don't think it was as good as the first one.
Oh
Really?
man,
Fair.
I think they ruined the character of Miles Morales. I think he was way more mature in the first one, and they made him an immature little brat in the second one.
Well, the thing is, when you age, when you age to a certain way and having to deal with life and stress, you tend to get less mature, especially when you're a teenager.
I will say, I really liked the animation. It was cool. It gave
Yeah,
me
the
really good
animation was
eye
great.
candy.
I loved the Da Vinci vulture.
Mm-hmm.
The way that
And I
they did
also loved looking
the
at
way that
Miguel
they did
O'Hara's
his
hat.
animation was very nice.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
love,
really
I
Lego
love,
Spider-Man.
I love the noir Spider-Man. I'm glad they're making a movie
Yeah.
about him.
New
Oh
Orbit,
yeah.
Like in the Spider-Man show, he was my favorite Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, easily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Miguel
Anyways,
O'Hara's hat was awesome too.
what'd you make
Wait,
for
yeah.
perception?
Huh?
Perception?
I rolled insight.
No, I asked that I'm gonna use this insight roll for this next perception roll.
Oh, okay, then that would be a.
Are you gonna
That's
hurt
an
us?
8. That'd be that's a
I mean-
27.
27?
Yeah, no. Now my perception is now +9.
No, I was saying like you got a 27. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Oh yeah. Okay. With the 27, it is easy for you to spot. But you spot Gwendolyn surrounded by a few guards across the
Oh,
street. You see that there's a fan base that's following her, and the guards are having to push them all back and such. But you see Gwendolyn, the silver Kabuto top. Kabuto Oto. I'm going to check the name of this species that Phineas made up. Uh, uh,
While you're trying to find that, Moxie is going to tell Damien and Cassandra. Um, I see one of the artists. I don't think we'll be able to talk to her though.
are they are
the
the guards
species
talking
name
to
is
her?
the Kabuto Toro,
Ah,
Naruto Toro.
which is like a beetle type species with metallic complexions.
Oh, very interesting.
Phineas is gold, and this one is silver.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me see.
You guys do anything?
Yeah. We're waiting for someone to finish talking with someone, right?
what?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Okay,
Brain
I'll
blast.
wait.
Wes,
Brain
correct me
blast.
if I'm wrong, but didn't Phineas say that Gwendolyn was like a sweetheart of his?
Oh,
That I am unaware of.
You might have.
I
I swear that's
mean,
something in his background that he shared.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
background.
it,
You don't know that as characters.
Kid.
oh wait, as character, we have no idea.
No.
Oh,
Well then,
Cassandra looks at Damien and says, "No one else knows that. Have you been prying into his personal life?" Just kidding. That's out of character. I'm pretty sure they're gonna retcon that
well,
because does
we're
Damien
gonna
know
retcon
what
that because
Damien?
Damien doesn't know either.
Yeah, unless Cassandra starts talking out of her ass, and then people think she's insane, but she's already insane. So.
Yes, Cassandra gets a random vision of Phineas's past.
Oh God, it hurts! Get out of my head! I'm burned.
Anyways,
Anyways, what we're basically in the Disneyland parking lot waiting for things to clear up, right?
you sort of in the center of the city.
Uh huh. Okay.
We send Vito off to do our shopping, and then we just kind of stand here going,
I
Yeah,
"What
we
are
mean,
have
we
both
doing?"
while he does some shopping, we can explore a little bit, see what makes this place tick.
Damien just immediately pulls out his phone and tries to pull up the app to see if he can find Phineas's ship somewhere.
Yeah,
Um,
you and um and it is not parked in any of the parking lots nearby. But it is parked in some sort of in like some sort of garage of a building that is close to where everybody is going to.
All right, people, follow me.
oh, did you find Phineas' ship already?
And you do still see Gwendolyn across the street.
Oh man, I was wanting to explore a little bit and do some legal
Well,
things.
we got to find Phineas. You
Yeah,
know, the
it's a
middle
bit.
child can get into danger by himself.
Yeah, especially when you're in the middle.
Yeah,
Middle. All right, that's fine.
Damien just kind of pats Cassandra on the arm and goes, keep your head on a swivel. If you see him, shout his name. Better yet, we can stop.
Yes!
Damien
that-
immediately just gets
yell Phineas?
Wait,
Did you just yell Phineas?
yeah. And then she's like that?
Damien just like immediately threw his hand up and covered one of his ears. Is when you yelled and went, "No, just kind of
Oh.
tap me on the shoulder and tell me where he is."
Moxie, as she yells Phineas, you notice like Gwendolyn glances over for a little bit.
Oh, wait, what? Who glanced? Who did that?
I'm gonna have to see if Moxie's smart enough to understand this. Hold on.
Did my unintentional scream accidentally do something? Hold on, who glanced?
Sure. Moxie's going to Moxie's eyes are going to kind of like squint, or his cameras are going to kind of like squint. And he's going to say, Cassandra, do
Yes?
do that again.
Okay. Phineas!
Damien just looks like he has his head in his hands and just wipes his face. He goes, "Why are you like this?"
Listen,
And
Moxie told me to.
you see that that Gwendolyn stops in her tracks and asks her guards to stop as well, as she is looking towards your direction.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that actually worked!
Moxie's gonna make eye contact. Moxie's gonna wave, actually.
She's going to squint over, look over at everyone, and she'll shake her head a little bit, as she starts to turn to continue back to where she was trying to go.
God damn it.
Is she walking in the direction of where Phineas's car is?
I'd say so.
Oh my god. Gwendolyn's trying to kill Phineas. Everybody get your weapons out. Roll initiative. We're killing her.
No.
Okay.
Bad, Cassandra.
No,
Bad.
I'm not gonna kill her. Not yet, at least. As long as we don't have a reason to. Yeah.
We find the golden boy. We find out why he's doing what he's doing. We help him if we can, and then we get our boy back.
We find
the
the
plan.
golden boy and we cover the golden girl in red.
No.
Just something.
No. No.
My favorite color is the blood of our enemies. Crimson or red is covered on red. Anyways, we have to find Phineas. Yeah, let's go.
Moxie,
Come
don't
on.
get lost.
What? Don't get lost?
Moxie, don't get lost.
Yeah, don't get lost. Follow us.
This is a very big crowd. It's hard to stay connected.
Are we going
Just-
in different directions?
Yes.
No. But there's a lot of people here, and it's very easy to get separated in a group of people.
Yeah, I guess. So
I think
like 4
I
feet tall.
probably on your shoulder.
Am I able to walk while holding Moxie?
I mean, wait.
Maybe you can
I
hold
don't
his
think
hand.
Moxie-
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably
Wait,
not
the
very
camera's pretty
fast
strong.
though.
Yeah, you kind of waddle if you did so. You can hold his hand.
Wait. If you guys
Fine, I will
want,
hold-
Cassandra's pretty strong and she can pick up Moxie.
Can Cassandra walk normally while carrying Moxie?
I'd say she can.
What's your
yeah,
strength
she-
score?
Let me see. 14 plus 2 modifier.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
All right then. Moxie, do you mind Cassandra carrying?
I'm pretty tall, so you don't have to worry about getting lost. And I'll be carrying you either way.
I presume not.
You're not
Alright.
okay with it, or you are okay with it?
I am okay with it.
Oh, phew, okay.
You pick up Moxie then, and Damien just holds out like the tail end of his coat and goes, "Hold on to that."
And if you let go, scream our name, and then we'll try to get back to square one. There's a lot of screaming we do. Huh. No wonder we get a lot of attention.
We do.
Yeah, we scream a lot.
No,
I-
you scream a lot. You poke you on the nose.
Do you mean Nintendo Wii?
What?
The Nintendo Wii. You said we
I love-
scream a lot. Are you? I believe you were talking about Nintendo Wii.
I'm not sure we can
I
say
was
that.
actually referring to the Nintendo Wii U.
What the hell is a Wii?
You
Yeah.
don't know
I
what
don't
a
know.
Wii is?
I don't know, but I don't believe we scream.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, anyways, let's go where Gwendolyn's going.
We gotta find our boy.
And I think she knows the way.
She's walking the same direction, so sure, we can follow her while we're at it.
Yeah, and if she does anything suspicious, I'm gonna kill her. I mean, we're gonna figure out what's going on. Because we don't kill.
Damien flicks you on the nose again. We do not attack random people.
She's not random!
I do believe
But
that. I do believe that if you were to attack her, that we would be dead in well, dead.
Yes, very good point, Moxie.
What does dead mean?
Oh, dead means you're sleeping and you never wake up because you're too tired.
And depending on what you believe, it means you go to an afterlife.
You're either going
Sometimes
to
a
heaven, you're going to
paradise.
hell, it's all black, or you're turning into a butterfly.
Moxie is going to completely shut down.
God damn it, we broke Moxie again.
See what you do.
I didn't do anything! Anyways, let's just follow Gwendolyn.
Sure. And Damien, make sure you're holding onto his coattail, so that way you know that we don't get separated.
Yeah, we won't trust.
Damien leads the way.
Can you guys notice that Cassandra has downgraded from an 8 intelligence to a 1 yet, or no?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a hat.
No, kind of a pair. I'm going
Really, I
to
say
grab
it's the
a
exact
knife
same.
and anything.
That's why I said kind of.
God damn it. Anyways.
But you go down the road, to, wherever Phineas's ship is, and, you eventually see a large, a large building that connects to a large staging area. And would you say that you have gone a faster pace than Gwendolyn?
Yeah,
Probably.
absolutely.
If
Yeah,
we pass by her close enough, Damien will definitely, because of Moxie's whole back and forth there staring at her, go, Phineas the pain in the ass, why did you run away? We need you, brother. Where are you going?
Yeah, like what the schweckle bottoms? How's it going,
Um,
fellas?
you go to the building, and at the front entrance, you are met by a few guards that seem to be blocking your way.
Damien looks
And
at them
based
and
on the
goes,
tracking device, you know that this is the building you need to be in.
Was that an accordion?
No.
Damien will walk up to the guard and go, there's a man and we're looking for named Phineas Dionysi, something along those lines. I suck at pronouncing names.
No, they are.
Wait. So you're the sorry, I was typing something. What did you say?
We're looking for Phineas. We know his ship's here. We're associates of his. He went missing. We know his ship is located in this building.
We don't know
I
anybody
don't
by
know.
any yes.
Yeah, we're looking for someone if you know who they are. Yeah, what Damien said, Phineas.
Can I roll a history to see if I can give them an exact description of Phineas's car?
It looks like a 99
Sure.
Camaro 2013.
Shit, I rolled a 7.
Wait, can I give you
Yeah,
advantage?
to recall all of the details of Phineas's car. All you know is that there's gold.
Just golden car, looks like a beetle.
And has a very ponytable ponytail, long hair.
Do you think I have any knowledge of the types of cars that enter this that are taken to this building?
Considering your security, I expect you to have some knowledge of that, unless you're inconsistent with your job, which I have no
guard
idea
the
how you
front door. I'm in charge of the front door.
You're in
Do you
charge of
think,
front door.
do you think that one man can guard every single door that enters this building? No, I'm in charge of the front door. Bill is in charge of the side door. Tom is in charge of the back door. It's a whole thing.
I mean, if they hired you for a reason, didn't you? Didn't they? I mean, if you couldn't guard
I'm
all the
big,
doors at
strong, and
once,
sick.
but seems you don't know, right, Miss Phineas?
No.
And you said there was other people guarding. Do you know where they are?
Why should I tell you?
Because we're looking for our friend.
Oh, I can assure you he will not be in this building.
All right, she's going to.
Well,
Okay, she's going to take off her eye patch and then she's going to bat her eyelashes.
Damien just kind of waggles his phone and goes, "This right here says his car's in this building."
Well, then it must be broken. Why? What makes me? What makes you think I have any reason to trust anything you say?
Because we don't have. We haven't given you any reason not to trust us.
Are you any authority figures?
Does Paladin count?
Nobility?
That's Finny.
Phineas is a noble.
No, but he's rich.
Yes. And
Either way, are you sure you're not going to tell us? Because takes off her eye patch and flutters her eye. Please. Can that be performance or something?
you can make an extremely high DC persuasion check.
Okay, awesome. Let me do something real quick.
You know what? Make it at disadvantage.
God! Does a 23 pass?
At disadvantage?
Yes, at disadvantage.
Let me take a look at the law. I don't see it. Oh my gosh, you did. You got a plus. No, I said persuasion.
Wait, you said persuasion? I thought you said performance.
No, you said performance.
Oh, well, let me re-roll. Hold on. Twelve.
There we go. No, he does not. He is not convinced. But
Well, I used my eyelashes trick. I got nothing.
as you guys are arguing with him, you see Gwendolyn again approaching this building. And she stops to wait for you guys.
Wait, I have an idea, but I'm going to wait
No.
to see what Daniel and Moxie do.
Huh?
Look. Phineas is a friend of ours. Yes. We are willing to do anything to make sure he is safe and that he is okay. Everything points to him being here. What do you want to let us just get in the building?
Hmm.
If this doesn't
Maybe.
work, I have a scapegoat.
Just make a roll real quick. Okay. I was rolling for perception. So, Glendon does hear this. And you see that that she pushes past the guards, and you know Phineas. Phineas is a pretty short person, but Glendon is a lot taller than Phineas is.
Nah, sure
Yeah.
can. You love him.
And you see that she pushes past some of her guards, and she asks, "Did you mention Phineas?"
Yeah, the golden boy.
I yelled his name a few times.
He's a friend of ours. He
So you
left
guys are the
us.
same people. He left you. Don't I know
Yeah.
that?
We need to make sure he's safe and that he's, not doing something stupid like getting himself killed.
Yeah, or drinking alcohol.
Damien will
And
shoot Cassandra a look of like, not the time.
Don't you fucking look at me, Damien. I am trying to be a good model right now.
and you said you are sure he is here.
Yeah, we have it. I'll hold up my phone, show her the screen, saying, "See this? Tracker on his ship to make sure he's safe."
That's what the tracker says, so.
You see one of her guards looks to the tracker, and he shrugs. And she looks to the guard that's at the front of the door. They're gonna be with me. And the guard moves away. Moves to the side. And she and her guards make their way forward. And she looks back at you. So you say you know Phineas. I would like to know what you know of Phineas.
He's family.
I did nothing. All right. Snaps his fingers. Let's go. Props his hands. Anything for our golden boy.
And you guys enter, and this is what looks to be a what's the inside of a studio room like? Is it like a lobby type situation? I've never been in one. I would say that you guys would see some sort of lobby that leads into a few rooms in the back for the different performers. And
Once again, I'll look at Gwendolyn. I never caught your name, but look, if you're willing to just kind of humor me, I can show you where his car is. We can go there. You can see it is his car and prove that he is here.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it if you do that. Please and thank you.
describe Phineas for me real quick.
Golden beetle, long
Golden
ponytail,
Beetle.
bit of a
Yeah.
cocky asshole.
On
Oh,
a
and
scale of
also,
1 to 10, how snobby is he?
How dumb?
Oh, that's at least an 8.
Wait, how dumb is he?
Okay, yeah, I
Snobby.
believe you.
10.
I believe you guys. But you guys know Phineas. I'm sure he's here.
Yeah.
At least, depending on what you say. But I haven't seen him. I actually haven't seen him in a long time. So, any sort of connection would be well pleased. And I apologize about the guards. And you notice that the guards are like surrounding you guys basically. Um, making sure not to take any sort of chances. Um, and they're
Damien will just look at the
particularly
guard.
looking, they're particularly looking at Olari and such, seeing that she looks
Hey, don't look at our
rested.
daughter. That's racism.
Damien will just look at the guards and like, if you're so worried about this, I'm more than willing to hand over weapons. Just kind of stick his hands up and go ahead and take them.
I mean, it's not like we'll be needing to use them anyway. We're not planning on fighting.
No, don't worry. If you guys cause any trouble, these guys will beat you to a pulp for sure. Um, and she starts to make her way, followed by the guards. Make her way towards a room that has a star and her name on it. We can talk in here if you want to.
Sure.
I mean,
Whatever floats your
better
fancy.
than nothing. Better than nothing. Oh.
You guys enter the room and you see that it's most obviously a dressing room. It has a mirror with some light bulbs surrounding it. Has a closet full of different costumes and such, and a few couches. And she sits on the chair that's in front of the mirror and faces it towards the couches, and motions for you guys to sit down.
Okay.
Well, can I just
For
say?
some reason.
Can I just real quick just say while you, I'm guessing one of you will like play, or Cassandra will place Moxie down somewhere.
Mhm.
Moxie is going to once again say, "System reboot."
Moxie?
Hello. Where is
Why are you
Phineas?
rebooting? Why are you rebooting?
That's what we're working on right now.
Yeah, we're trying to find Phineas, and why are you rebooting? What the heck?
I am unaware of any reboot.
What the hell? Okay. Cassandra is really wary right now. She does not want to sit on a chair, so she's going to get on one knee, like a knight getting knighted.
Damien will just look at you and grab a chair for Moxie and then one for himself, and he'll help Moxie up into the chair before sitting down.
Thank you.
I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Don't know why. Don't know how.
So, Gwen starts. So, how do you know Phinny Nugget?
He joined the crew a little while back.
Don't ask how he joined. He just did.
Mm-hmm.
He joined the crew. We started making friends. Well, some of us more than others. Damien will glance at Cassandra.
Guilty as charged.
Some of us gave him a hard time, but then we made our friendship. We got into a couple of scuffles that he saved our ass in. Most recent one was with a thing that's an all-knowing being that trapped people on planets, like Shaun and the what's that name?
Shaun
I
Shanty.
know.
Shaun Shanty and the pirates. Them.
I know that.
They were trapped there. We've saved them.
Oh.
Yep.
Sean must have really been fanboying. I would assume so. Oh,
Well,
not
Phinny certainly did.
Phinny boy. A Phinny Nugget.
Yeah, the Golden Boys certainly. Damien looks over at Moxie. Certainly had a lot of respect and care for the people that we met.
So, anyway, Yeah, that's basically the gist of what we know about him.
After that, he left us and he came here.
Yeah, so
You're
we're
underwater,
just
man.
wondering if he's who's under.
You're underwater.
Oh,
Yeah, say hi to the fishes for me. Um, you see, as she looks visibly confused, um, somewhat. Goodbye. Oh, hello.
the fishes say hi.
What's going on?
Look, you seem confused. We all are. Phineas just kind of took off without telling us anything.
Oh, I'm not
We're
confused
worried about him.
with that.
Yeah, we just want to make sure he's not dead.
I mean, he's done that before.
Done that
What do you
before,
mean?
but he hasn't done that to us. So
I'm not sure it's my place to tell you.
If you have your side of the story, then it's all your right to tell us what you know.
yeah, once more.
It's more Phineas's story. So he has the right to tell you. I'll, if you truly know him, I'll wait for him just in case.
You're away from him. What do you
But
mean by you're away from him?
yeah, he's here.
I'll wait for him to tell you.
I mean, he can't tell us he's lost. Well, he's gone. That's why we're here in the first place. Can't really tell us anything. He's gone.
Oh, you say
Got an
he's
idea.
around here, right?
Yeah,
The
that's what
ship
the
is
captain
anyway.
said.
My personal bet that he's on the other performer. What is it? I'm not good with names. My personal bet, that's him.
Oh, Blast Solar?
That was
I
my
mean,
personal bet.
he's been around. I mean, I've done a few shows with him, but I've done a few shows next to him, but doesn't really seem Phineas type.
Phineas. Hmm.
Phinny Nugget.
Phinny Nugget.
There
Why do you
we
keep
go.
calling him Phinny Nugget?
I think they're dating.
No, I'm not. I'm not dating him. But we're old
Oh,
friends.
okay. Because
But
yeah,
yeah,
I will just say that
his name is
Damien looks visibly concerned when you say, I think they're dating, and then relieved the second she says, oh, we're not.
um yeah, and she starts to explain. Well, his name is Phineas, which is where the Finny comes from, and he's small, like a nugget. Oh, if you think he's small now, you should see how small he was when he was younger.
oh,
Hmm. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I was trying to come up with a nickname for him other than Golden Boy. I think calling him Phinny Nugget's going to be a real fun time. So thanks for that.
I
Oh, I'm sure he'll
I
enjoy
didn't
it.
want to call him that, Damien.
Oh, it's going to be a hell of a time.
Oh God! You can call him anything else. You can call him Turd Nugget. Are you gonna call him Phinny Nugget?
Well, the first time I see him going through. After that, who's to say?
Oh God!
Hey, listen,
Um,
he burned me 3 times. Wait, was it 2 or 3? It was 2. He burned me twice.
No, I'm
that
pretty
sounds
sure he
like him.
burned us 5 times.
Sounds like him.
Well. Can I ask? Well, since you know
Yeah.
him so well, if he were here, where do you think we would find him?
I might be thinking too high of myself, but he might be here to say hi to me. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm
Well,
sure he's heard the news.
You don't have to say what exactly it is, but do you think maybe there is some unresolved business between you two?
Oh, depends on how you look at it.
how would one look at it to think like that?
Well, just some drama between friends. You know.
Oh, oh wait. Speaking of drama, um, just forget all the times I screamed out Damien's name. Okay, I mean not Damien. Phineas. Phineas. I keep
Am
getting
I
his
on your
name.
mind for some reason?
No,
Well, you say my name a lot, inflicts you.
listen. It's been a long day. I've been drinking. I've been
No, no,
Damien.
no.
I'm going to stab you.
Cassandra got to the grog that was on the pirate ship.
Can
Yeah,
Moxie
yeah.
can Moxie pull can his hand turn into a breathalyzer test?
Yeah, you do so like
Moxie,
I
she's completely stoned.
my brain is just not working today. Okay, don't flatter yourself, Damien. Don't don't flatter yourself. No.
I always flatter myself. It's one of the few things I'm good
Yeah, I see that.
And
Anyways,
so humble too.
at. Oh, trust me, if you spend enough time around Phineas, you ain't gonna be humble.
Oh, don't I know? He has no humility. Um,
Yeah, that's why we love him. He's like a brother.
but if he's around here, he may maybe visited me for because he heard news um about a recent development. Um, this is going to be my last show for a while.
Are you pregnant?
No,
what?
no.
Moxie, what
Moxie?
are you? What are you?
Why is she pregnant? Is
Don't
someone
mind my
pregnant out
boy.
there? I heard push. What the hell?
Um,
What did Moxie say?
well,
I think they think
from a
there's something
certain point
romantic
of
between.
view, it can be seen as that if you if you replace the hard burden of raising a child with the hard burden of raising a kingdom.
Ah, so you're becoming the queen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Phineas is a
Not
noble.
correctly.
Are you marrying someone in Phineas's family?
No, I
Oh,
Oh.
I
thank the
was the
gods.
princess of. Wait. Who said that he's a noble?
From his point of view, that's what he says he is.
Basically,
Oh,
yeah.
he's more than a noble.
What? Wait, so you're saying he
How
wasn't
are
just
you?
talking smack? He's actually nobility.
Is Phineas pregnant?
Yeah,
Damien
he's
just pinches the
pregnant.
bridge of his nose and just lets out a long, drawn-out sigh.
Yeah, Phineas is very pregnant.
Um, but no, he's more than a noble.
Oh, uh-huh.
I'm
Care to
surprised he hasn't.
elaborate?
I haven't. I'm surprised he hasn't said that he's a prince.
Wow, that is.
Yeah, his uncle rules the kingdom.
Wait, actually, about that, I'm going to say something to Damien real quick. Goes, whispers up to Damien's ear. We kidnapped a prince, and, yeah, is that considered a war crime?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, let's leave that fact of us kidnapping him off the table. Yeah.
What's he say?
Anyway, we were talking about how I love eating hot dogs.
Oh, I love eating hot dogs too. They are the best.
Oh my god,
Damien just
you get it. You get it.
look.
Although I can't decide between hot dogs and hamburgers.
Oh, that's
Well, I think you're
delicious.
both wrong. It's alligator. That is the best food to eat.
Who the heck
Wow.
is alligator?
You're
This
gonna
is the
have to
food of
kill
the
an
gods.
alligator and send it, and
I
then give it to us.
I believe the best food from any point of view would have to be chicken piccata.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Cassandra's actually gonna start jumping for joy and saying, "Yes! He said the line!
Oh,
He said
you
the
say
fucking
chicken
line!"
piccata.
It's
I
canon
I
now.
I I happen to know something or someone named chicken piccata.
Who's chicken piccata? Who are they?
Moxie's eyes are going to widen, and he is going to say, "Please tell me more."
I think we found Moxie's romantic interest.
Actually, funny enough, um,
This,
she mentioned that I have an assistant. Her name is Chicken Piccata. She's a maid of some sorts.
Wait, is she a chicken by any chance?
No,
Oh,
Is she a beetle?
no,
is she a? Is
she's
she
like a maid
pregnant?
robot. No,
A maid robot?
well, would I be able to meet chicken piccata?
oh, she's back at the kingdom. So a few planets away.
Oh,
Moxie's head is going to droop a little bit.
no, Moxie, don't be sad. We can visit.
Yeah, we just gotta get Phineas first.
Yeah, we have to save Phineas, and then we can find Chicken Piccata.
Um,
Chicken Piccata.
Yeah, we gotta save the middle child.
Yeah.
I'd say give Phineas some time. He may try to meet me in some way. Um,
So what you're saying
it
is that
might,
we just kind of wait around on Jew and hope that he shows up?
you know what? Let's have some fun while we're at it. There's gonna be a show that's about to start. The show that's gonna happen before mine. Would you like to be honored guest?
An honored guest? Well, I will
If you're
follow
willing to do
them.
such a nice thing for us, then by all
Oh, my
means.
pleasure.
I would be glad. However, I would a small piece of information. So first, yeah, I humbly accept your offer. Do you know a lot about this place?
What do you mean this place? This planet? Or
Yes, this planet, this place, this P
it's
slash
just another
amigo.
planet to me. I've been on plenty of them during my tour.
Are there any noticeable restaurants, stores, maybe?
I wouldn't know.
Cassandra, we don't have time to sightsee. We're saving someone, remember?
No. I'm bringing a souvenir. Who knows? It might
Once
be
again, you
nice.
hear the loud noise of basically like a roller coaster as he slowly turns just a. What?
Phineas! We gotta find Phineas.
Yeah, we gotta find Phineas, not souvenirs.
Yeah, that's what I said. Who said anything about souvenirs? Not me.
You know, if you want a souvenir, they throw ribbons during the concert sometimes.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Although we'd be pretty high up in the nobles seating area.
Right, I got an idea. Damien claps his hands, pulls out a notebook, hands her like a blank page and a pen. He goes, "There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you sign that, please and thank you. You have your souvenir."
Oh, of course.
Yeah!
And you see that she does she writes out Gwendolyn and does a small butterfly as part of the Y in the end. And yeah, she signs an autograph for you. And she does it so quickly. It is almost like she's done this thousands of times.
Damien
Oh!
definitely looks at that for a short minute and goes, thinks to himself, "I can definitely copy that," and then closes the book.
She just looks at the autograph a bit disappointed and says, "Oh, thank you. This is
Oh yeah.
awesome."
I believe I have a reference picture for her. Let's see. I need to find it. Here we go.
Wait, just to be evil to Dawn, don't post it in any of the normal channels. Post it in this chat. The
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
that's
culture.
what
Post
I'm going
it
to
in our
do.
DM. Post it in our DMs.
That's too much effort. Just do it in the call chat, just so we can be evil and make sure Finn doesn't see it until next session.
Efforts, methods. Okay. Well,
Um,
whatever goes, you know.
Effort
So you know
Schmeffert.
how I mentioned that this one is going to be a request from a player. This was requested by him,
Ooh, Penguin's
so he knows about
colorful.
all of
Nice.
this.
That is very colorful. Very nice. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Also,
Very nice
is
indeed.
her violin bow? Is that ice spewing out of it? Is that like her sword or something?
Wow.
What?
That is
Her
actually
violin.
She has
very cool.
magic spewing out of her.
That's a bow.
Don is a
That's a bow and a violin.
No, yeah. But is her bow like, since there's ice spewing out? Is she like an ice
It's magic.
beetle, or is it like a nice
She's
sword?
silver.
Don is very good with fucking Hero Forge.
I know.
Yeah.
Gosh, like, dude, Don is extremely good at Hero Forge. I'm surprised.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like, I tried it once and I failed miserably.
So I've tried it before, and I've gotten like results I was happy with, but nothing that good.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to teach me a few tricks.
Same here.
But yeah, where did we leave off? Sorry,
We
man.
left off after signing off an autograph that we were going to be honored guests at her show.
And she looks to the time, and she goes, "Oh, it's only 15 minutes until the show starts.
Well then,
Now to go over."
as much as we would like to ask you a bunch more questions, I understand that stars like to have a moment of silence and preparation for their show, so I suggest
It's not my
we
show.
get up to a...
Huh?
Thought you said it was...
You said it was your
No.
show.
No, it's the other guy's show right before mine.
Michael, who? What now?
Blast the Solar.
last show. There's still a part of me that's holding on hope that I'm right about that being Phineas.
Wait. We still have 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
Are you guys planning on doing anything during those 15 minutes? Or are we, because
What are you
it's
plotting?
getting pretty hard to find Phineas right now. So, right now we have to wait the 15 minutes, right? We can't go looking for Phineas anymore. Or are we still going to
What are
look
you
for
plotting?
Phineas throughout these 15 minutes?
Guys, rather I feel like Inigo's plotting something.
Cassandra, here's the deal. There's a box thing that we have to go up to be honored guests, right?
Mhm.
Damien will look at Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Am I the only
So-
one that has a bad feeling about this?
No, yeah, I've been off, which is why I've been. I asked
about
about this. No reason, just some paranoia is all.
I mean, if you have a bad feeling about it, I think it'd be calming to you to know that the Royal Guard is protecting me and anybody who's with me at all times.
Not.
Can I just
That-
make an insight check to see if they're actually a threat to us or not?
What, the guards or
The guards and Gwendolyn.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Gwendol Wendell.
16.
She seems truthful. There doesn't seem to be any sort of deception.
I understand your paranoia. Trust me, I'm one for paranoia myself. But at the moment, we don't really have a lot of options. So it's best to just kind of trust her at the moment and be prepared for worst case scenario.
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. The motto I've been living for the past 20 something years.
I suppose that is a fair point.
Yeah, so, what are we planning on doing for the next 15 minutes? We have to go into like a box or something? Is that what you said, Gwendolyn?
Yeah. Well, we're going to be going to a special seating area. That is close to the stage, almost directly above it, actually. Not like
Oh.
above it, but above the crowd.
Mhm.
It keeps us distant, and we'll be able to see the whole stage, and it's very close to an exit, just in case I need to leave.
Wait, did you just say just in case?
Yeah, yeah, she did. But Damien just kind of
He's referencing
sits
to a character
forward.
name that he has. He's referencing to a character name that he has for the campaign I
Don't
co-DM for.
worry.
His character name is just in case.
Any-
Hmm.
anyway, continue.
Uh, understandable, but look, we don't really have a lot of options but to trust you here in the moment, so looks like we're an extension of your god. Damien stands up, gives a quick little, like crosses his legs, crosses one arm in front of him, behind him, and then kind of gives a bow. So here you go.
Yeah.
She laughs loudly. You're cute.
Huh. Ain't the first time I heard that, though.
First
Um,
calling Phineas Finny Poo and now calling Damien cute. Gwendolyn sure knows a lot of words, doesn't she?
Words that are correct, nonetheless.
Nuh-uh, she is very wrong. You are not here at all. In fact, actually, no, that's mean. I don't want to be mean.
Damien just flicks you on the nose.
Ow! This is the 30th time you've done this today.
she looks at Damien and then looks at Cassandra, and then looks back at Damien and then shrugs.
What?
What?
Nothing.
What? What? What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
I saw that look. What?
I saw that. What?
Well, you were judging me about something, so you know.
What? What are you referencing to, huh? Gwen?
Are
We better
you
Is
make
that
our
your
way.
implying
real
Hey,
something?
name?
let's make our way to the seating area. Let's go.
Yeah, of course. Gwen, if that's your real name. It's probably Gwendolyn.
Well, Damien ain't my real name, so ain't no room to judge people here.
Ooh, so
Yeah,
you
let's
have like
go,
a permanent
Moxie, if
stage
that's
name?
your
That's pretty
real
cool.
name.
Damien Jones, stage name, and that I've had since I was 7 years old.
What
Do you
was your
perform?
stage name
Do
when
you
you were 6?
perform at all?
I'm not too good with instruments. I'm good with words.
Da-
Oh,
don't
where
let
do you
Damien lie.
perform?
Don't let Damien lie to you. He is a whiz with the clarinet.
He is a... Yes,
Damien just
he
looks at you
is
confused.
a
Like,
whiz.
no, I'm not.
Ooh, a clarinet.
Wait,
I prefer violin
Cassandra
myself.
looks at Moxie, actually, and says, when have you
Again,
learned slang? Whiz? Wow. When did
That
Moxie
was.
learn slang?
I'm sorry, that was so out of character from Moxie. I really just wanted to say that.
He's a whiz with the collection.
yeah, Damien just looks at
He
you and
said
goes, I am
he
not
is
a whiz with a clarinet. My whole thing is I'm good with words and I'm good with plants. I'm also good at medicine, but That's here or there.
I got a random question.
No.
How does the robot play a wind instrument?
I don't think
Wait,
she could.
it's
I don't
canon
think he
now
could.
that you are a wave.
Like, do they put it to this to their exhaust?
Yes.
I suppose.
Yeah,
But-
that makes sense.
I suppose, but I feel like that would just kind of melt the instrument eventually.
Yeah, it would.
It would, but it would be a
That's why you play a metal instrument.
sacrifice. Exactly.
Mm.
Or is he
Play it like-
sacrificed?
Also, it would like make a non-stop noise. You know what I mean? Unless you like are constantly moving it to and away from your mouth, that would just make a really weird noise.
Or do you have like some sort of valve that you can close, but then when you close it, you accidentally choke your engine and die?
Yeah. Yeah. In this universe,
Machines breathe just like people do.
He blows a gasket. That's how he plays an instrument.
Wow.
Anyway, as I said, I'm not good with instruments. I'm good with words, medicine, and plants.
and the clarinet.
And I'm good at driving, I'm good at shooting things, and I'm horrible at drinking.
Well, not to brag, I'd say I'm pretty good with the violin and dancing as well.
Nice.
And if you this is directly from Don, but he says that her show is basically like Lindsay Sterling.
I don't know who
Oh.
it is.
You don't know who Lindsay Sterling is?
No,
No.
I've never heard of that.
I'll be honest, I hummed and just to lie blatantly to you and hope that you would know that I didn't know either.
None of you guys know Lindsay Sterling?
No.
I don't know who that is. Maybe we'll
Maybe if
find
you
out
told
one
me.
day.
Okay.
But
Like she is such a talented violinist. She does sometimes she does parodies, but she does a lot of her own violin songs. One that I highly recommend is Round Table Rival.
ooh, okay.
Like she dances and plays the violin at the same time, and it's just very beautiful.
We're hands at the round table, we dance whenever we're able. We do routines, the chorus sings, the footwork and back cable.
Okay, I'm gonna have to create a playlist of Lindsay Sterling songs just to show you guys.
Yeah, and while you're at it, you should also play it while during the
no, we
session.
can't.
I have to.
Copyright! I'm going to copy their rep that day. So limited.
You do infringe on my property.
I'll infringe your face with my fist.
You see us
Max.
Mickey Mouse from the appears.
Max is going to say, what tits?
What?
I'm
Yeah, Cassandra don't have any of those.
yeah, making fun of Cassandra for having small boobs.
Excuse me, Cassandra having small. What now?
Moxie's going to
You got a flat chest.
Moxie's not gonna say anything else.
And what's wrong with that,
Double-
Damien, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna double check Cassandra's reference photo.
Sorry, I'm being way too loud. I need to stop being so loud.
Damien just flicks Cassandra on the nose again after you say, "What's wrong with that?"
Hey! Oh my. You guys.
Yeah, there was a time where flat chests were considered more attractive.
I mean,
Yeah!
Fair.
I like small chests.
Let me see.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, you guys are right. Looking at the reference photos, they're not inaccurate.
Hey, that just means you're closer to my heart when you hug me. Asshole.
I have never tried to convince you otherwise. I am an asshole. I have made that clear.
No, yeah, I'm just bringing it up right now.
Damien then again flicks you on the. This time instead of the nose, he changes it up. He flicks you on the forehead.
You're going to. One of these days, I'm gonna cut your fingers
You
off.
what?
I'm gonna cut your fingers
Adorable.
off. That's what we're gonna.
Adorable.
Everything I do is adorable.
You see as Gwen looks to both of you again and then shrugs again.
What?
What are you looking at us for, Gwen? If that's your real name, it's probably Gwendolyn.
Just Gwendolyn.
Oh,
Is she all right?
No, never. We're a merry band of misfits. They're never okay here.
She seems a bit off.
I am not on.
Has she been drinking?
Always 24/7, 365. The only time I'm not drinking is when I'm on the job.
I repeat, we're a merry band of misfits. We're all broken in some way, in shape, or form. The fact that we act normal at some point in time is a miracle.
I'm surprised
Well,
Phineas
if-
could stand you guys.
Oh, he loves us. He's broken too. He can hide it all he wants, but he loves us just as much as we love him.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
She hops off of her chair and makes her way out the door. And like inside this room, there was a guard in each corner, and outside the room directly, there are a bunch of more guards. This is like she's a queen, so she has top-notch protection
Yes, queen.
available.
Slay.
Well, this ain't the first time I've been around royalty. Demi will help Moxie out of his chair. Let's go, guys. Business
Oh,
away.
you've been around royalty. Who have you been around?
Moxie. I mean, not Moxie, Phineas.
I'm from a planet called Ashens. I've been around on the
Oh,
Alright,
Passion. A cute little place. I'm pretty sure, like, wasn't there watercolor and grass color swapped or something?
the grass is blue, the water's green.
Yeah,
Ew.
it really stood out among other planets.
Don't
I
kneel
see
my
the
planet.
photo.
That's my home.
Standing out does not mean it's bad.
I mean, I'd rather stand out than sit in.
I mean, like, look
That was
at me. I'm silver. How can I not stand out? Or
I
look at
mean-
Phineas. Phineas is tiny.
Hey, size doesn't matter, it's the way you use it. And Phineas has been doing most of that by burning us to smithereens with his flaming fists of fury.
Amy
Sounds
just
like him.
chuckles at your little thing. He starts laughing as soon as you said size doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
Hey! Oh my goodness, Damien, you are one. You are. You are.
I'm a pig,
you
I
are
know.
An R. You are an R. You are an R. I don't know what an R is, but you are one. And Moxie's a P.
Are you calling me a robot and him a person?
And I'm a G.
You are not a gangster.
I'm not a gangster. I'm a gorilla.
Wait,
Gorilla
she
of
just
the woods?
spelled wait, Winter, she just spelled RPG.
Oh, finally someone got it. Together we're RPG.
Sigh.
Now, is that meant to be the gun or the role-playing game?
Role-playing game. Together
Yeah.
we're RPG. Yay!
Ideas.
Yes.
You guys start to make your way towards the stage, and you see that there aren't many people inside this building. Like most of the population of this building is just guards, all wearing sunglasses with suits and ties and radios and such, like the Secret Service, basically, of many different species. Doing so, it looks like these guys aren't only from her planet, but from all over this planet as well. Um, just giving her as much protection as possible.
Like,
Yeah, you do that for royalty.
I've always wondered how it's like to live life as a royal. Fortunately, the life I'll never see.
Um, well, once you arrive to the stage, you there are a few chairs, like just enough chairs for everybody, and you see as Gwen sits at the front to look over the balcony and you look down and there is a sea of people all cheering and chatting um as there are like glow sticks um there are a bunch of different huge balloons that people bounce around along the way. It is quite the lively crowd.
Oh my goodness. Wait, never mind. I'm not a wizard. I can't cast Fireball into the crowd and kill everyone.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. I ask myself that all the time.
um After a little bit, on the jumbotron of the screen, um, you see that it starts to count down. Um, after the last minute passes by, it starts to count down.
Does it play
Um,
royalty-free music while it counts down?
what?
Does it play royalty-free music and have the screen pulsate rapidly?
Yes.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. Yay. Can you play
and it
Pretty much
Megalomania
like
by
Kahoot
Undertale?
music.
yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I love Kahoots. Oh my goodness. It cost me so
um,
many loose hairs.
but it counts down, and once it reaches zero, fire spews out the around the stage, including a bunch of confetti that flies into the air, um, and the crowd goes dark. The lights that were over the crowd goes dark, and you see from a rising platform at the center of the stage, um, you see it rising, and it announces, "And here's who you've been waiting for. Blast Solar." And you see armored this fire armored musician um with a guitar. Let me see if I can get the reference image for you guys. Um, and as he rises from the center stage on some sort of trapdoor piston, and
Can I ask how tall is he?
6'5".
he seems pretty tall actually.
So it's
Oh
definitely not
goddamn. Okay,
Phineas.
that's not
Definitely not
Phineas.
Phineas.
That's not. Yeah, it's not Phineas, guy. He's a couple feet shorter than that.
I'm still willing to bet that it's Phineas in a disguise.
Does he have stilts?
I'm
Is it obvious that he has
yes.
stilts on?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, he doesn't have stilts.
Damn. Oh, okay, this guy ain't Phineas. Nah, it's probably Ferb if anything.
Damien just taps Cassandra in the arm and goes, "You win bragging rights. Lost the bet."
I didn't bet jack shit. Wait, what?
I said you won the bet. You get bragging rights. It's to hold over me for the next week.
Holy shit! Let's go! I won by doing absolutely nothing, which is how I live my life
Um,
anyway. Hell yeah! Finally win
as
something
this
in life, and
happens,
it
you
isn't a
hear a
snacky.
riff of the keyboard of the keytar from this guy, and it echoes through the stage over the sea of people, and shakes the area as he starts a rock song, and
I'm imagining.
that is where we'll end the session unless you guys have anything else to say.
I kind of want to do something, but it was before the show.
What?
Can Cassandra do 5 consecutive backflips for no reason?
Do what?
5 consecutive backflips.
That'd be fly up if she falls off.
5 consecutive backflips.
Yeah, my mouse is right near the acrobatics skill check. So if you
Yeah.
say yes,
Why?
because Cassandra just got a bad case of the zoomies and she needs a way to release her pent up energy. And
Go ahead. Make your acrobatics.
okay, one,
You have to roll 5 for them.
5
26,
different ones. Okay.
20. That's a nat 20. Fuck yeah, that's another nat 20. Oh my god! And
I don't believe
we're
you.
back to 11.
Fuck you.
Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Nat 1. Okay, 2 nat 20s and 1 nat 1.
You do 4
So
flips and
that's
then land on your
26.
face.
Yeah, you do the first 3 flips absolutely beautifully. But then when you get to the last one, you trip on your leg, and then for the very last one, you fall on your face.
Okay, let me make a con saving throw, and whatever I get is how much damage I'm taking. Taking 15 points of damage.
Why?
I
Because she broke
I
her
want to hurt
face.
Cassandra. I don't know why, but I want to hurt Cassandra, and I'm forcing her to take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
is. I
don't
don't.
mind me. It's me
That.
being silly.
That. Okay. I understand that metagaming is bad, but like that is like. What is the opposite of metagaming?
Wait, meta. What's the opposite of meta?
Inner,
Greedoverse.
inner.
But yeah, I'll heal the 15 damage. But yeah, she did 5 backflips. Did the first 3 beautifully. Landed on her face and ate shit on the last one. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to do. Everyone else, you guys can choose what you guys wanted to do, unless
I I didn't necessarily want to do anything else, but I do want to say I'm imagining that the beginning song, the song that begins to play is "The Stage" by Avenged Sevenfold, because that begins with a fucking banging guitar
Actually,
I
he
solo.
did
can.
give me a song that would be played. But
I'm going to send
it
the
was
song in the chat.
copyright.
I'm going to send the song in the chat because it's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I had no idea what it's called. I was gonna ask if you could send it.
Like he told me what Blast Solar would play, which was like his style. I'm not sure if I could play it since it might be copyright.
You
It's
can't. You can't play
His
it.
style
Mordecai
is in
and
Phinny's style? Did you
no
just let
Blast
it slip that it?
no Blast Solar's style. It's Mordecai
I'm
and
still holding
Rigby.
out hope.
Is it Mordecai and Rigby Guitar Tab Party?
Oh my god,
Okay.
Mordecai and Rigby. I love those two.
I was a little too old for that show.
Oh
You're
man.
never too old for that show. It's that good.
Yeah, it is awesome. I guess
My
you could say
dad likes it. My dad is
it's just a regular
56 and he
show.
likes it.
I mean, yeah,
Actually, as a kid, but yeah, I think that we're gonna end the session here because it's a good time.
Yeah.
And next time we're gonna pick up where we left off. And I'm gonna see if I
all
can
right.
get access for the work tonight. Um,
Who you?
I sent the song in general if anybody wants to listen to it.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a
All
listen.
right, the stage. All right. Also, I have no idea what was up with me today, but I apologize for being all over the place and bouncing around the walls. I haven't been in a New Frontier session for so long. I felt like my chains just broke off. So I just let loose. So I'll be a lot more calm for next session.
All right, no worries. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this session.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
it was fun.
Very much.
I do kind of wish more people were here for the send off of Sean. Um,
Yeah.
So send off for
uh,
what?
Shaun Shanty.
Oh yeah.
You could
Um,
always like ask people like in DMs and be like, how would you do your send off with Shaun Shanty? And well, it's not like an in session thing. At least it's something, right?
true. Um, do you guys have any questions? Any concerns? Anything you need?
I do not.
Mm,
I'm all set.
no, as of right now, I have no questions, and the ones I did have, I asked them already.
Perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. It was kind of somewhat created last second actually. Because I expected more people to be here. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's fair. You do what you got to do.
It wasn't bad. It was actually. It was
exactly.
good. It was good. I had fun.
It was good based off the limited resources. It was awesome.
by the way, just to make sure you guys know, I only have like extremely vague notes. Everything is improv basically. I just
Oh
follow
yeah.
like, but guys, I've gotta say, I had to give like 5 different hooks for you to try to talk to anyone, to go try to talk to Gwen. I gave you like five
Well,
different hooks.
Oh my god. Sorry.
we
Wait.
didn't know
What were
her.
the 5 hooks? Wait. What were the 5 hooks? To see how oblivious we were.
You're a DM. You need to get
But,
used to it. You need to get used to being railroaded by your players, man.
I know.
I mean, I kind of knew that she wanted us to talk to her, but we didn't know her. And the one thing that I had where I was like, wait a minute, I can take this hook was the whole sweetheart thing. That's why I brought it up. And like, we don't know that. Hell shit.
Yeah.
You and Phineas hold hands
First hook.
before. Ah.
First hook. You see that one of the performers is the same species as Phineas, just a bit taller and silver in complexion, and you see her across the street.
Oh
First hook
shit.
failed.
Like,
Second hook, Cassandra yells Phineas's name. Had Moxie do the perception check. You notice that she looks over. Third, the third hook, she makes eye contact with you guys. After hearing Phineas's name again, um, and then the fourth hook was when she started to leave. Like shake her head and start to leave, and then the fifth one was finally at the front entrance, and that's the one you took.
oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Those 4 hooks, I
Oh.
was like, guys, just go on over and ask, like, go over and ask, like,
Oh my god.
but it's all
Oh,
right.
that
It's all right. The life of a DM, the life of a DM is basically like fishing.
life of a DM is
All right,
It's a bit more accurate to say fly fishing than it is fishing.
I'm gonna end the recording here, guys. So if you know,
Oh, you
everyone
already
does the
ended
same
it.
thing.
Yeah,
The life of the DM is like fishing. You throw out your bait, you hope the fish catch it, and even that if they catch it, you have to reel them in.
yeah, that's true.
Sometimes the line
Unfortunately,
snaps midway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a tiny fish. But yeah,
oh my
life as
goodness.
a DM is like fishing. You guys can quote me on that.
I
Will do.
You can
I
put it
don't like
along with
being
one of my other favorite quotes, which is "Knowledge is power," which is why books make great projectiles.
My favorite quote is actually something my mother sent me. It was, huh, "What is red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Now shut the fuck up."
Wait, what?
If we're doing favorite,
Huh? What'd you say?
I was gonna say if we're doing favorite quotes, my favorite quote is "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken."
Only a spoonful.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Wait,
I'd say
no.
that.
What I think one of my favorite quotes, not made by me, when in doubt, C4.
I I mean, hey, it's an effective way.
I love Mythbusters, man.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Alrighty, so does anyone have anything to say before I end the recording? Besides,
I thought you already ended it.
Oh, no. I
That's
was.
right.
I don't
How
have
about that?
anything to say besides I love you guys. Drink your vegetables and eat your
Yeah, leave
and
a
eat your
like. Go
water.
check out the other
And
episode. Leave a comment.
yes,
Thank you for lasting this long with our insanity.
I love potatoes.
Inigo.
Yes, thank you for
Yes, there you
watching.
go.
Bye bye.
Yes, thank you for watching. Bye bye.